in the Pacific, a steamship moves slowly through the midnight fog. Shrouded in mist, her huge hulk glides ghost-like over a glassy sea. In the lounge, almost deserted and heavy with shadows, a man is seated at the piano. His face is thin and pale. He plays very softly, absently, his eyes fixed far ahead, as if seeing into the future or trying to remember the past.
Long day ahead of us tomorrow. Don't you think you'd better turn in, old man? It's rather late. Conway, don't you hear me? Conway.
Anything you say.
Please don't stop playing, please. That last selection was quite beautiful. May I inquire the name of it?
Well, what was it, Conway? The name of that selection?
I don't know. It's something Oh, something...
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Rudolph Sievkin.
Sievking, the pianist.
You know me?
I've heard you play many times. My name is Rutherford. This gentleman is Mr. Conway.
How do you do? Oh, no, don't stop. Go on, please. Thank you, yes. Superb, but I can't quite place it.
I remember now. It's by Chopin.
Chopin? No, not Chopin. Very much in his style, but definitely not Chopin.
I know it's by Chopin.
Really? But I flatter myself that I know everything of Chopin's. Everything that was ever published.
Well, this wasn't published.
So, then how do you happen to know it?
It was taught to me.
Hello, people. How are you?
Mr. Conway chooses to have a joke with me.
Not only a pupil,
This
but a friend.
is
Mr. Conway,
this is
may I
not
remind you of one
an actual
thing,
drawing.
this friend of Chopin. Do you realize that to be alive
This
today,
is
you
something
would
that I
have
got
to be
from
somewhere in the neighborhood of,
Dave
say,
Greco Art's
130 years of age?
Discord. There's apparently a monthly concept art challenge, and I'm so late. I am so late.
I'll take a walk around the deck.
But
Good night.
I was just messing about with other things.
Perhaps Mr. Conway
Like,
resented my intrusion.
You'll
I
have
was
to forgive
trying
my
to
friend.
design like this Blood
He's
Knight,
been quite ill.
her look, and I'm like,
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
I
taking
kind
him
of
home
like
to England.
that.
You
And
see,
I got this
he's had
guy
a
here I
very
was
severe case of
joking
amnesia.
about
Oh, I'm
with.
sorry.
I'd better go along with him.
You know, these are the size of his swords. My computer is so slow right now because I've got so many things open. I got all these characters. I was like doing this little picture with the, you know, couple of OCs.
Conway, is that you?
But then I was like,
I'm
look,
afraid you've been
look what I
told the evidence,
found.
Mr. Sievking.
And
I suppose it
this
sounds
is actually really
Well,
cool.
a man 130 years old.
I don't know.
Quite
I
rather
need to
hard
start
to
doing more of these
Also because
challenges.
it's
Maybe
true.
to help me
You don't believe me either.
just grow
I'm a writer, Conway.
Be better.
I'm capable of believing almost anything.
Rutherford.
and
How
drink
did you
coffee the
happen to
entire
write?
time I do it.
Oh, purely by accident.
So,
I was traveling from Hankow to Chongqing by train. I made the acquaintance of a
kind of
very charming
already
lady,
have.
Mother Superior of some French Sisters of Charity.
Except that
She
this
told
is
me
a
of a case
he.
they had in
I
the
kind of already
hospital
have. I have a
in
female version
A
of this
fever patient
already.
who'd
Like
been brought in some weeks
I
ago.
don't know. I just have it.
She said he seemed to be English.
Assassin
but spoke
for undead
excellent Chinese.
monstrosity.
Naturally, I was interested.
Revive a spirit
And I went to the hospital
creature.
with her. I
This
recognized you.
creature is
And
to
I
be a
didn't
powerful
recognize
yet
you.
The
peaceful
doctor said
creature
you've
of
been
the
under
forest.
considerable strain.
Yes, but I do recognize
It is
you
to
now.
be an
You
animal
mean your
that is
memory is coming
wise
back? For
and
the past 2
old
days I've been
and
remembering. Little things.
protects everything
It
with
all came back to me. That
in
is,
the
all except a
forest
few
that
days
is
when,
good in nature to those who are
when you went to
close.
the hospital.
Oh,
Did
to
they
those
mention
who
how
are
I
also
accompanied
pure of heart.
Yes.
Oh, you have to be
We picked up
pure
on the
of
road
heart.
about 60 miles from Chongqing.
Alone?
No, there was
But I don't
someone
know. I had a
with
couple. This seems
woman,
kind of easy to
a
me.
Chinese
You know,
woman.
Yes.
This is almost, you know, done.
What happened to her?
Why not, right?
brought her in too,
Like,
of
number
course.
one, female
very
elven
far gone.
spellcaster. She wears a shortened,
Died that
hooded robe over her shoulders.
Died.
Trinkets and books hang off her waist.
I'm glad your
Her
memory
clothes are elegant and
I'm sorry.
green in
Already,
colors.
you wish it hadn't.
The
I
weapons,
don't know
the
what
weapon
I wish. I
is
only
a
know that...
stave, wooden
Rutherford,
with
you
runic
said you were
markings
capable
and
of believing
gems, as well
almost
as
anything.
bands of metal
Could
tightly
you
wrapped
believe the
around the stave.
impossible?
Her
You
emotions
believe
are
it?
close.
It happened.
Her emotions are those
on.
of carefree, happy
I
person
don't know just where to begin.
of a. Blah, blah, blah.
How long is it since I've
The
seen
sun glare is really
About
getting me. I know you
1921.
guys don't have to deal with my
I
sun
remember
glare
you were at Oxford.
Yes, that's right. I've
because,
gone
you know,
back there after
digital
the war.
mediums,
I was making
but
a study of
my
Oriental
sun
languages.
glare come
Well,
through is a
Soon
pain in
after
the
that, I
butt.
went into the consular service.
So I heard.
Yeah, I know.
You were sent to
Yeah,
India,
like
weren't you?
Yes, to Basco.
I
I was a
like the
consul
sun.
up until last
Except for when
May.
it glares right at my
Then there
tablet.
was a revolt of sorts in
A carefree,
Basco. I
happy
thought it
person
safer to
who
evacuate
tries to make the
civilians
best
to
out of
Peshawar,
every
northwest
situation
frontier.
and make people
We
laugh.
had some planes for the purpose.
As far as like,
I
I don't know,
myself left Basco
I don't know,
with 4
let's
passengers and a pilot. With me was my
drop
vice
into
consul, a young fellow named Mallon.
conceptishness,
A missionary woman, Miss Brinklow,
zoom in and pick a
and Henry
corner.
Barnard, an American
Right,
businessman.
like,
We
the
took
whole
off from
idea-
Basco at about 3 in the afternoon and should have landed in Peshawar at about 5:30.
I'm gonna do this, because I've been having
We
fun
never
playing with
arrived
the
at our
symmetry
destination.
stuff. Right? Like, you know, finding out more of
Conway? I say Conway.
Clip
you
Studios
asleep?
tools and
Oh,
playing
What's the matter,
around
Mallon?
with
Anything wrong?
I'm
how
not
they
sure, but
work and
didn't you tell me
whatnot.
that Fenner was piloting us?
yes, isn't he?
No, the chap turned his head just now, and I swear it wasn't Fenner.
Well, they must have changed their minds and given us someone else.
Yes, but who is he?
My dear boy, how should I know? When we arrive in Peshawar, you can ask him all about himself.
At this rate, we won't get to Peshawar at all. The man's off his course, and we're an hour overdue at least. What? You've been asleep. It's after 6:30. And look down there, nothing but
You know,
mountains as far as you can see.
Get a basic
I don't recognize this part of the world at all. I think
body
you were right,
form to
Mallon.
play with.
The man's lost his way.
What's that, Conway? You say we were lost?
Lost? Oh, good heavens.
Oh, it's quite all right, Miss Brinklow. There's nothing to be upset about, I'm sure.
I'm not so sure. Flying over the mountains of India with night coming on isn't exactly my idea of a pleasant time. Where would you say we were?
I don't know, Mr. Barnett.
Well, we might ask the pilot, you know.
But if we're lost, he won't know either, will he?
Oh, I'm not yet certain that we are lost.
Still, there's nothing like finding out, is there?
All right, I'll ask him.
There's nothing like finding
Okay.
out, is there?
You there, pilot, open the panel.
Just
Open up, will you? I want to speak to you.
I
trying to get
advise
a body form.
you ask no questions, please.
Ask
Oh,
no questions,
certainly.
please.
Look here, we want to know where we are.
I
wonder if I
advise
put
that
some-
you be
some,
seated.
I will not be seated. I want to know where...
Mallinson, I don't know whether you've noticed it, but there's the barrel of a revolver pointing directly at my chest. Under the circumstances,
what's his
I
name?
think you'd better do as the gentleman suggests.
I know his
Thank
name.
you. It would be
H.P.
pity if I
Lovecraft.
had to
There.
resort to force.
Forget some
I
of
don't
those
suppose
audiobooks.
you'd care to answer, but might I ask just where we're going?
You will
To
know
play in the
that
background.
tomorrow when we arrive.
What would be what?
What the devil did he mean?
You suppose we're being kidnapped?
As good an explanation as any.
He wouldn't have
Cool,
dared
we have
to
like
shoot.
a little-
Probably just bluff.
A little
Right,
just junky body
I'll
form,
leave it to
right?
you to make sure.
But I do feel that we ought to put up some sort of a fight. We can't just give in like this.
Putting up a fight without a decent chance of winning is absurd. And I'm not that sort of a hero.
Good for you, sir. When a man's got you by the short hairs, you may as well give in pleasantly and admit it.
But what are we going to do?
So,
We're going to be flying all
alright,
night.
let's
and since there seems to be nothing we
do
can do
that
at the
thing.
moment, I suggest we try and get some sleep.
Oh, I'm doing this on the wrong thing. See, this is what I mean by
For hours,
waking up
we
my
sat in the darkness
creativity.
of the plane.
Because
Each
I
of us pretending
need
to
to wake
sleep.
up my brain.
All I could make out,
I'm
we were
still
flying northeast
fairly,
over a range of mountains,
you know,
the
not
Karakoram.
into
In the moonlight,
the whole
I fancied
being
I could
awake
pick out
thing
the
right
crest
now.
of K2, the second highest mountain in the world. Beyond lay Tibet.
This is not my first
Then I
cup of
must have
coffee,
fallen
but it is
asleep.
not.
For how long,
It
I
has
don't
not
know.
been of a sufficient amount.
Suddenly the plane
Now,
lurched
the
sharply.
the hooded,
There's a loud rushing sound in my
shortened
ears,
hooded
and
robe,
I realized that we were coming down.
right? Like, this is what I was thinking.
Much
Maybe
too
it's because I'm
fast.
spending too much time in certain people's streams. But like, if this is okay,
We stumbled from the plane.
this like, alright, you got the whole. Just
We
bear
found
with me.
ourselves
I'm
on a
thinking like
snow-covered
Wizard's
plateau
Road.
surrounded by towering cliffs. And I knew
It's
we
got
must
like,
be somewhere in Tibet.
you know, I don't know, this
Uninhabited and
overly
unexplored region.
long
A land of frozen
piece, almost
wastes
like a
and bitter
kimono.
cold.
Not quite. Not actually. Not at all like a kimono, but inspired,
And a
loosely
strange thing
inspired by.
The wind
Right.
died suddenly,
And then
and the moon swung over the
it's a
edge of
shortened
the
robe,
precipice
so
high above.
like it ends there.
Soaring into the heavens,
You know,
appeared the loveliest mountain on earth. It was an
maybe
almost
it
perfect
wraps
cone
around
of snow.
just a little bit
So
to
radiant,
continue, but that's it.
So
Like
serenely
that's the
poised
robe.
that I wondered for a moment if it were real at
It's
all.
a shortened hooded robe,
Come here.
and then just put
What's
a
the matter
hood
with
on
the
it.
pilot fellow? I think he's ill or something. I can't get a word out of
You
him.
know,
Pilot. Well, now we are in a
the
fix.
kind of hood. I don't know, like
Now he's
This
still
is the
breathing
hood.
anyhow. Got a match, Barnett?
Not very many. Here we are.
I'll keep lighting them.
His pulse is pretty weak. I can hardly feel it.
What do you suppose happened to
one
him?
of those
Possibly
hoods.
a heart attack brought on by the altitude. There's not very much we can do for him out here. Barnett,
These
Barnett, another match.
hoods.
Mallinson, what's the matter with you?
What's the
From
matter
like,
with him?
like
Look at it, it's a lot of
Gaul,
fools
Teen
striking
Titans,
matches
Raven,
over a corpse.
you know, hood.
There was little
I
we
got
could do for
chewed.
the
I
man.
took my
We watched his
kids to the
breathing grow
park the
more
other
and more
day,
labored.
and there
Eventually,
was
he opened his
there were
eyes
so
and
many
began to speak convulsively.
okay.
At
I
times
said
the
that there were so
Chinese
many
would
mosquitoes. It
not
wasn't that there were
understand
so
very
many
well.
mosquitoes. It's just
Toward
that
the end, he half
mosquitoes
lifted himself and looked
gravitate
toward that
towards
shiny
my
precipice
blood
towering above us.
like it's
Straight up, he raised
ambrosia,
his hand and pointed.
and they always bite me.
Shangri-La! Shangri-La!
Put 4 people in a circle with me
Then,
as being one of those
as the early
4,
rays of
and
the
the other
sun
3
crossed the
people
summit of the
are not
mountain,
gonna get bit
the man
at all,
died.
because the mosquitoes will have their fill all from me. It's ridiculous.
What did he say? He must have told you something.
Very little,
Kinda
I'm
like
afraid.
the
Merely that we are
Raven
in Tibet,
idea, right?
which is obvious.
But like, okay, the
Something
Raven
about
idea
a
for the
lamasery near
outside.
here, along the valley.
Oh,
Shangri-La, he called it.
oh,
He was most emphatic that we should go there.
Doesn't seem
right.
to me any reason at all why we should. What if it's
Maybe-
a trap? We got any guarantee
Maybe
that
the
we
hood
won't be
has
murdered?
this like.
None at all.
Conway,
Right.
Well,
I'm just been looking at that
Ooh,
mountain.
ooh,
Am I seeing things?
it's a-
Or are
it's a
those men
bird.
coming towards us?
But then it's got like that long, you know, that long ponytail thing.
they were
Maybe the hood
men.
is like this.
Party of a dozen
It
almost.
has like
Crawling like
this
ants across the
decoration,
white face of the mountain.
just like little
As they drew near, we saw they
coins.
carried among
Maybe they're
them a hooded
coins with
chair,
runes on
and in
them,
it a robed
right?
figure, an elderly, Chinese, grey-haired, clean-shaven. Slowly they came
Coins
toward
with
us.
runes.
The Chinese gave an order.
Rounded up, easy.
I am from the lamasery of Shangri-La.
That's
My name is
Shangri-La.
Tang. You, sir, would you be good enough to present me to your friend?
Of course.
It's a short
This is Miss
robe.
Winklow. Mr. Barnett,
So she's like,
And
I am a war mage
My name
with
is Conway.
war
How do you
mage
do?
specs.
We observed from the mountain that you have had a severe accident.
But that's it. There's no
Your ship is
like.
beyond
There's the
repair.
idea of
I'm
what
afraid
she's
so.
wearing off her
and anyway,
belt, right?
our pilot is dead.
So,
As a matter
Which
of fact,
states,
we were just setting out to find your lamasery. Give directions for the journey.
there is no need for that. I shall be
short and
delighted
hooded
to
robe
act as your
over
guide.
her.
But you must
That's the
have
part I
just
don't
come from
understand.
there.
It's just a
And if
short
it
and
isn't very
hooded
far, we
cape
can-
over
It
her
is not
shoulders.
far,
A short and
But it
short
is
and
not easy
hooded
either.
robe.
I shall esteem
Because
it
a
an honor
robe
to
is something
accompany
you
you
wear
and your
that
friend.
encompasses
really,
I
your
must
body.
insist.
Well, thank you.
Our stay won't be long, and we'll pay for anything we have. And we'd like to hire some of your porters to help us on the
Trinkets
journey
and
back.
book
We want to
hang
return to
off her
civilization as soon as
wrists.
possible.
Are you so certain you are away from it?
Her
Convoy,
clothes
Shangri-La.
are elegant and green in
You are
color.
contemplating the mountain, Mr. Conway.
Yes. Yes, it's a beautiful sight.
Oh,
It has a name, I suppose.
It is called Caracal.
I don't think I ever heard of it. Is it very high?
Over 28,000 feet.
Do we have to climb it to get to your lamasery?
There is a pass at 20,000.
So she's got like. This is the let's push this down a little bit more. She's got. You know,
Can't be much further than this, can it?
together at these
We've
little
been climbing
areas.
for hours.
Well, it's quite
Underneath,
certain we can never have found the way ourselves.
Well, would we be missing much?
we gotta just turn.
What sort of a hell's kitchen are we
Put a
making
different
for?
layer on. Screw it.
What's our plan of action when we get
Put
there?
a
What do we do?
Malington.
just
There are times in life when the
bullets.
most comfortable thing is to do nothing at all. Things happen to you, and so you just let them happen.
That's a bit too philosophic for me. I'm suspicious about all this. They're getting us into a corner.
Have you anything else to suggest?
No.
Try and make
Bandolier
the best of it.
stuff.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's the matter with me. The whole world seems to have gone completely mad.
Nothing
Look
up,
at the
missing.
hawk's
We seem to be at the
Hawk's
top.
feathers right there.
We shall
That
rest
might
here
look
a
like
moment
it's being a
before
little
we
too
descend into the
suggestible.
valley.
Are we almost there?
The hawk's
The
feathers.
dangers of our journey are quite over. If you will look below toward the head of the valley, you can see the
They all seem to
lamasery
have
of
like this little
Shangri-La.
fuzz when they come off, like.
Shangri-La. It was a strange and incredible sight. A group of colored pavilions clinging to the mountainside, like flower petals impaled upon a crag. It was superb and exquisite. The eye was carried upward from the milk blue roofs to the gray rock
Give it
looming
like, I don't know,
tremendously overhead. Beyond
these
that,
little
in a dazzling
vials
pyramid,
that just-
soared Caracal. It was the most beautiful
The
and the most
corks are
terrifying
hooked up so that
mountainscape
they're
in the
on like
world.
these rings.
I
so
don't
they go
remember
off
how we
her,
arrived at the lamasery. The thin air
down
had a
to where-
dream-like texture, and with every breath, I took in a deep anesthetizing tranquility. But I do remember a strange sensation, half mystical, half visual, of having reached at last some place that was an end, a finality.
She has a. Why would she have a shortened hooded robe? Why would that be? You know, I should just draw and not say anything about it. Not worry about it too much.
At the rail of the ocean liner, Conway continues his story. A strange tale of a journey to a strange place. The lamasery of Shangri-La.
She'd be like, I don't know, I made fun of Raven. Now, I'm gonna make her very Raven-like. Just give her, like, the unitard underneath.
Descent into another world. How long we would have
She'd
to
probably
stay, we
deal
didn't
with
know.
having
But I can't pretend that I was worried
not
or even annoyed.
Nobby
For here in
leaves,
this
but
lovely place,
whatever.
I enjoyed a strange sensation, a pleasant mingling of physical ease and mental alertness.
Skinny chicken legs with the knobby
Seemed to me
knees.
of all sensations the most truly
And his
civilized.
feet down here.
At dinner our first night there, I noticed that the food was cooked and served in Chinese
Don't
fashion.
mess with my knobby knees.
You will excuse me if I do not have my dinner with you.
You know,
My
she doesn't
diet
need
is very
traveler's
restricted.
boots, right?
I'm obliged to
She's
take care of myself.
elegant
Of course.
and made.
If there is anything you wish, please do not hesitate to ask. I'm sure we can supply it.
You seem to be a fortunate community here, and very hospitable to strangers. I don't imagine, though, that you receive them often.
Seldom indeed. It is not a traveled part of the world.
Yes, to put it mildly. As we came up, I thought it the most isolated spot I had ever set eyes on. And yet,
Yes?
And yet you run this place as though it were a first-rate European hotel. Isn't that what you mean, Conway?
Or an American hotel, for that matter. You even have bathtubs.
Yes.
So like
We are
those,
less
you know,
barbarian than you expected.
it
Can you
straps
tell us about the
on. Oh, yeah.
monastery, please?
It will give me the greatest pleasure, madam.
I'm about to
So far
blow
as
up.
I'm able. What exactly do you wish to know?
First of all, how many are there of you here? And what nationality do you belong to?
Those of us in full
What do you think
Lamawood
about
number
that's kind of
50. As for
Why
our
would she
racial
be an
origin,
elitist hard?
there are
Unitard.
representatives of a great many nations. Though it is perhaps
Retard.
natural that Tibetans and Chinese make up the majority.
I see. It's really a native monastery, then. Is your head lama a Tibetan?
No.
A Chinese?
No, madam.
Well, I'm sure he can't be English. Oh, do you have any
to
English
get
here?
the
Several.
surfaces
Really,
sort
that
of
seems very remarkable. And now,
should just
tell me what you all believe in.
that's
have
rather a big question,
symmetry
Miss
this
Brinklow.
whole thing.
Of course, I believe in the true religion. But I'm broad-minded enough to admit that other people, foreigners, I mean,
You're
are quite
not
often sincere in
smart,
their
you
views.
If
messed
I were to put it into very few
and
words,
you have to do everything
I should
the
say
hard
that our
way.
prevalent
But the
belief
hard
is
way
in
the
moderation.
old way, and the old
we
way
believe in the
still
virtue of avoiding excess of all kinds. In the valley below, there are several thousand
good. About to
inhabitants
blow up.
living under the control of our order. We rule with moderate strictness, and in return we are satisfied with moderate obedience. And I think I can claim that our people are moderately sober, moderately faithful, and moderately honest.
Well, were those the Valley people who arrived with you this morning?
Yes.
Well, they all seem to be excellent guides. Why can't they take us back tomorrow? We'll make it worth their while, of course.
I am sorry, but that
I
is
am
beyond
sorry.
my province. I
Yes,
cannot
good.
help you, sir.
You mean you won't?
Malin,
If you refuse to help us, we'll help ourselves. You have maps, I suppose?
Yes, we have many.
Well, then we'll borrow
Oh,
some of them if
that's
you don't
right,
mind.
because
How far away is the nearest telegraph line?
I do not
that's
know.
why it
Where
was
do you send it when you
acting
want anything?
weird.
Anything civilized, I mean.
Because of that,
When you had all these modern baths installed, how did they get here?
you know.
Oh, you won't tell me then. It's part of the mystery like everything else, I suppose.
Different color.
Conway, I must say, I think you're devilish frank.
whatever
Why don't you get at the
trinkets
truth?
left.
I'm all in for the time being, but
Separate.
tomorrow night
Wait there.
we must
Wait
get away
there about
tomorrow.
that.
Thanks a lot.
Mallinson,
What you know about that?
Easy, man.
are you all right, Mallinson?
Oh no.
I don't know. Tomorrow he will be much better. The air here is difficult for the stranger at first, but
Road.
one soon becomes acclimatized.
Yes, I think we're all
I'm gonna
feeling
hop into the
somewhat.
Discord
Look
real
after
quick
Mallinson, will you?
and see some of the
I'm
other
sure
stuff.
you're in need of some
See, this
rest.
was like a whole month going, man.
Good night.
Good
I
night,
feel like
madam.
I'm so late.
Come on, Mallinson.
It's been a
Just
whole
leave your
month
weight on
going.
me. That's the boy.
Is
Shall I call for someone to help you?
is
Are you retiring also, Mr. Conway?
I'd like a word with you first, if I may.
Yes?
I want to know, this morning,
it's
when you
actually
found
not
us,
that many of them here.
were you setting out on a journey?
No.
Then it was not a chance meeting.
But
You came there deliberately to intercept us. That
one
suggests
clone
that you must
here
have known of our arrival beforehand.
that's wearing a
Interesting
cloak,
question is,
like a miniature
You
cloak
are very
thing.
clever, but not entirely correct.
And then the other
Therefore, I
one
should
is
counsel you
wearing
not to worry your friends
like
with these
scarf and
abstract
robes.
discussions.
But the robes
Oh,
don't look
they want something
short
more concrete.
at all.
They
They
want to
look
know
like
exactly
very
how
long
long
and
you're going to keep us
intricate.
here.
There will be
Awesome robes.
certain unavoidable delays.
How long?
The difficulties of the trip, securing the necessary porters.
How long?
Right, so
You may tell your friends a few months.
But you don't guarantee it. Is that what you mean?
About to go
Very
up.
well. For myself, I can't say I shall mind a great deal. It's a new and interesting
like-
experience.
In time to come, you may find it even more interesting. Good night.
Let's go somewhere. Let's go
In the
somewhere.
days that followed at Shangri-La,
We can discuss
I gave myself over to a
this.
rich and growing enchantment.
Discover what has
In the petal-colored
gone
buildings which dotted the mountains,
wrong.
I recognized treasures of art that museums and millionaires alike would have valued
So like,
for.
okay, let's
Paintings and
let's
sketches,
go the whole hooded.
exquisite ceramics, and tinted ink
Actually, you know
drawings
what? The
from
ones that were
1,000
drawn,
years.
are they hooded?
And then I discovered the library.
They
Lofty
don't. They
and
are
spacious,
not hooded.
with a quiet atmosphere,
I
more of
just
wisdom than of vanity.
recognized that. Oh,
Here
you
was
little
found all
cheaters!
the great
I,
literature of the
you
present
cheaters! You didn't
and
draw them with
centuries past.
hoods.
And all the scientific knowledge of the world.
Do them with the cool little pointy, wizard's
morning,
hat thing.
I stood
Looks
beside
like
a
the
lotus
hood
pool
has like that.
in an open
Oh,
pavilion of the
gosh.
Lamasery.
You know what?
Presently,
Yeah.
I became conscious of the music that seemed to come from an archway behind me. It was a harpsichord.
Let's get some
and it
really
had begun so
weird,
softly that I wasn't even aware of listening.
really
A
weird,
girl was playing, a
you
girl in
know,
Chinese dress. She
childlike
had the high
empress
cheekbones and the eggshell
vibes
pallor of the Manchu.
from this
Her
hood.
jet black hair was drawn tightly back and braided. Her mouth was small and pink. She
One
was
of
like a
those
delicately painted miniature.
Gigantic hoods. Like, what are you doing with a
That was
hood
very
that
lovely.
big?
You are pleased, sir?
More than pleased.
Chang said it would be so.
No
Oh,
reason to have a
did Chang
hood
send you
that
here?
big.
To play for you.
Well, that's very nice of him. My name is Hugh Conway.
Off her
They call
shoulders, so
me
like,
Lotsen.
Lotsen. Do you live below in the valley?
No, I live here.
At the Lamasery?
Yes. But as yet I have not attained the full Lamohood.
You mean you are a Lama?
shortened.
Yes.
I'm a bit confused. I didn't realize
Not that good.
only men could
Oh.
be Lamas.
They will tell you when you have been here longer that in the Lamohood there are
Great. Okay.
no distinctions between a man and a woman.
But you're hardly more than a child.
Shall I?
And like trinkets, but like if you're a mage, you'd have spell pouches like crazy. So
Good morning.
Oh. Chang.
You are pleased with Lotsen?
She plays magnificently.
One of our greatest students of music. She has studied for a great many years.
But she couldn't. She's only... Chang. How old is Lotsen?
I am afraid I cannot tell you.
I'm afraid I cannot tell you. Alright, so like I'm thinking, I done did it again. Don't you can't forget you use the symmetry because you're like symmetry is great, and then you forget you're using it.
I imagine he'll break down a bit
And then
before
like
long.
The prospect
things
of being
go
marooned here doesn't
awry.
seem to worry you a great deal about
Little
it.
Well, frankly,
packages
it
of
doesn't.
things here.
The outside world has
just
certain
like
attractions, of
more
course, but it also has some
junk.
definite disadvantages.
And I'm surprised to hear
Right.
that from you, from Conway. I might have expected. You seem positively intrigued by the place, Conway. Or are you intrigued mainly by the little Chinese girl?
I've always been a lover of music. I enjoy her company.
Hardly an excuse, is it?
Oh, I don't know. You don't care for music, do you?
No.
And yet,
Things
you'll
like
forgive my
that,
saying
maybe
so.
like a belt.
You seem to enjoy her company, too.
Suppose you think that's rather clever.
No, I merely think she's rather beautiful.
Belt up
And I know
here
that you're
because
only
like
24.
Well, you're not
she's got
very
like
old
this big
yourself
belt
now.
pouch.
True.
Speaking of age,
She's
I've been
even
sort of
more
puzzled about this fellow Chang. How old would you say
ingredients,
he was,
spell
Conway?
ingredients
Well,
and
that's rather difficult.
stuff.
With a rough guess, I'd say, anywhere from 49 to 149.
Maybe another belt underneath that one, or on this side, she's got like another one of those large, pouch thingies.
Conway, are you awake? Conway,
What is it?
I've got to see you.
Come in.
Listen,
I just found out why our friend Barnard is so willing to stay on here. He dropped his pocketbook tonight and a lot of newspaper clippings fell out.
Well,
The clippings say that he's wanted back in America for embezzlement and
I don't
fraud.
know. I kind of like the idea of that stuff. Maybe it should only be
When
like
Mallinson
the
had
one
gone,
thing here.
I walked out on the terrace and stood looking
Like this
across
represents
the valley
like
at the
that.
blue moon.
This is that
Suddenly,
crystal third
I was aware
eye.
of a figure
Let's
standing in the bright square
put
of the
that in the
pavilion.
symmetry thing because it'll
Good
look
evening,
better because
sir.
it'll fit right in the middle.
Oh, is that you, Chang?
I'm sorry to
Symmetry.
disturb you at this hour, but I bring you important news.
Well,
I congratulate you, sir. And I am happy to think that I am, in some measure, responsible for the High Lama.
See, I kind of like that. Like it's like
vision. High Lama?
It is
hanging off there and
extraordinary
stuff.
and unprecedented. A fortnight ago, you had not
have some
arrived.
sort of
Tonight, You are
something.
to be received by him. You will follow me, please?
Oh, some symbol.
As I followed Chang through the lamasery that
Some
night,
symbol. Symbols
I
are
knew
for
I
the
was on the threshold
symbol-minded.
of some
Oh,
great
really?
discovery.
So what should
Happening
she
in front
have?
of me,
Like,
he mounted a
should
great
she have,
spiral
you know,
staircase.
I'm
The
just gonna be
door was
showing
opened
my
noiselessly as the
thighs
forest.
because I'm like, I'm a
Inside,
mage, but just because I'm
the
a mage
atmosphere
doesn't
was
mean I don't have to be
dry,
pretty, okay?
even warm.
Like the other one's showing off
The
her
airlessness
legs.
increased.
Freaking
dim hall.
unitard. Or like
Then
a
at last we
dress,
The
skirt,
High Lama will see you alone.
some like leather leggings.
Chang left me silent.
Those are like more
And I
adventurous.
stood breathing an
But she's a
atmosphere that was
mage.
sultry and full of dust.
She has a shortened.
As I became
This is
accustomed to the
shortened.
gloom,
Why would that be
I
shortened?
saw sitting before me a small and wrinkled
So
man.
makes me think like she
was
moves around a
Fading
lot
antique
more.
portrait in Chinese dress.
Way more
His face
animated.
thin and drawn tight over the frame of his skull.
Requires
And his
that
eyes,
range of motion,
pity
you
beneath
know?
the gaze of those ancient eyes.
You are Mr. Conway?
I am.
It is a pleasure to see you, Mr. Conway. Please sit down beside me and have no fear. I am an old man and can do no one any harm.
I feel it a great honor to be received by you.
Thank you. I trust you have been comfortable at
You know,
Shangri-La
that-
since your arrival.
Extremely so.
I am glad. Chang tells me you have been asking many questions about our community and its affairs.
Oh, yes, I am very much interested in them.
Then if you can spare me a little time, I shall be pleased to give you a brief account of our foundation. The history of Shangri-La begins rightly in the city of Pekin in the year 1719. For it was then that four friars set out on a long and perilous journey into the hinterland.
Got those Delnavi knees.
They traveled southwest
But, you know,
for many
for the
months.
design
by
process, I
Lanzhou and
guess.
Nokono.
What should be
Taking
wearing? I
many
am no good at
hardships.
footwear.
3 died on the
It's
way,
supposed to be elegant, right?
and the 4th was not far from
I'm not
death
sure
when by
how
accident
elegant this is. This is
he
more
tumbled into
adventurous.
the rocky defile.
I'm going
that
for an
remains today
adventure.
the only practical approach
I'm gonna be a
to our
hero
Valley
now.
of the Blue Moon.
Ah, the elegance.
There,
the
to
elegance,
his joy and
elegance.
surprise,
Don't worry about
he
that.
found a friendly
It's
population
not gonna be elegant at
who
all.
made haste to
It's
display
just gonna
what
be a thing.
I have always regarded as our oldest
Should she
tradition,
have like a
that of hospitality to strangers.
one of those? Ooh,
Quickly
excuse
he
me.
recovered
I
his
just
health and
burped,
began
didn't
to
I?
preach his mission. His
Didn't I
name was
give you everything a
Father
man
Pero.
possibly
He was by
can?
birth a Luxembourger. He was something of a scholar, but he was also physically sturdy. For more than half a century, he labored with his hands like any other man, tilling his own garden and learning from the inhabitants as well as teaching them. Then in the year 1789,
You know, a
news
little
descended to the valley that Father
glove
Pero
thing.
was dying at last.
It's a glove
He
thing.
lay in this
Do,
room
do, do.
where he could see from the window the
Glove
white blur
thing
that was all his
is what
failing
I got.
eyesight gave him a caracal. He gathered his friends and
Oh.
servants round him. and
Why is it
bade
a
them all
shortened?
farewell.
It's a
But
shortened
the end was
robe
not.
or
He
it's
lay
a
for
shortened
many
robe,
weeks without
but it
sleep
seems
or
like you're talking
movement.
about short cloak.
And then he began to
Okay.
recover. He was then
Those
100
things. What if this was
and
like that too, but instead of going up, it went kind of
The
like
ancient
down like
Lama
this.
paused, his eyes closed as if the discourse had
It
tired
also
him.
had,
What he had told me was
you know,
not
that
beyond
whole
belief,
sort of
but as he went on,
circly thing
I
motif
was held
going on.
speechless with wonder. Father Pero's recovery, he told me, was not in any sense temporary. No, he plunged immediately into a rigorous self-discipline which would have killed another man of that age. It was in 1803 that a wanderer found his way to the Valley of the Blue Moon, an Austrian named Henschel.
Childlike.
Great friendship
happiness.
sprang up between the two, and Henschel stayed on. It was then that they had a wild and fantastic dream to preserve for all time the transient and perishable beauties of the world, to store them at Shangri-La, and keep them safe against the brutalities and ravages of war, a heritage to cherish and bequeath. Then, when the strong had devoured each other, the Christian ethic might at last be fulfilled, and the meek might inherit the earth. So, With the valley's gold, they purchased art treasures from Europe
Let
and
the
Asia.
valleys
They
go.
filled the library
Let
with
the
the great
valleys
literature
hit
of all
the
the
floor.
ages.
Let the valleys hit
Then,
the floor.
later on,
Whoa.
It was decided to admit travelers and strangers who had lost their way.
Strangers who had lost their way. Strangers might come as freely as they wished, but with one important proviso.
The childlike empress.
In the years that followed, strangers did
No.
come.
No.
More than one party of explorers lost in these hills encountered messengers bearing a cordial invitation, and one that was rarely
I
declined.
don't know.
Meanwhile,
Do
under the
you
watchful eye of
know?
the Father
No,
Pharaoh
I
and
don't.
Henschel,
We don't.
the
Nobody
lamasery had begun to
freaking
acquire many of
knows.
its pleasant
But I'll
characteristics.
continue to
It was
draw some
almost
of this
completed
stuff.
when Henschel died.
Cause we
Died?
don't know
Yes.
what the
It was very sudden.
bleed.
He was killed in the year 1910.
No.
1910.
Just
Brother.
before his death, a Chinese
What if she had like those 1980s like leg
there
warmer,
is his picture on the wall behind you.
But this is the
you know,
young
like
man.
flash
If he died
dance,
in
leg warmer
He did.
type things
Came here
here.
in 1803.
Yes.
Oh, she's
He was killed,
barefoot.
you said.
Yes.
but she has leg warmers.
What was the cause of it?
There had been a quarrel about some porters.
It's horrifying. Why
Henschel had
would
just
that be?
told him of the
Why not?
important
We're just
title
playing
that
around,
governs
right?
Our reception of guests. Perhaps you are wondering, my dear
It's
Conway,
nothing.
what that
Is
proviso
what
may
I
be.
got.
I think I can already guess.
Should I have another like?
We have to stay here
Let's separate the materials.
all of our lives.
And can you guess anything
No.
else after this long and curious story of mine?
It seems impossible, and yet, impossible as it may be, I know it's the truth.
What is, my son?
That you are still alive, Father Perrault.
It's just this is just to separate the different like
Once
material
again, as
surfaces
his friend Rutherford
that
listens
are
intently,
being worked on
Conway takes up
currently.
the thread of his
That's all
narrative.
this is for. I'm not
Dawn is breaking over the
really
calm Pacific.
coloring
Conway's voice is
the
low,
piece
keyed to
per
the tune of
se,
another world.
because it
peaceful
is
world
just
of Shangri-La.
supposed to be a concept challenge. Pardon me. And I'm still
I learned one of the
concept in.
secrets of Shangri-La that night.
Right, so
The
this
secret
is
of prolonged
just
human
a
life.
little bit
For the High Lama who sat
about the
beside me
concepting
had been
part.
born in 1683. He had lived for nearly 2.5 centuries. He confirmed my suspicion that our coming was no accident. There had been no travelers to Shangri-La
Is it
for
a
20
love
years.
thing?
Many lamas had died, and our pilot had been sent out into the world to bring new life to the lama.
Yes, my son, there is death at Shangri-La. There are many of us who live no more than 100 years.
And those who do live more, when do they begin to grow old in appearance?
Cases differ,
You know,
Some
what if I
retain
take
their
one of the
youth for a
gloves off
century or more.
completely
but they must never
and
leave
just
the
have
valley
it
of
so
the
that
Blue Moon.
like
And if one of your lamas were to leave the valley,
He
the
would
reason
die.
she has it off is
His years
because
would fall on his
only her
shoulders like a
bare
great burden,
naked hand
and he
could
would
wield
die
the
very
magic.
soon. An
She's got
old,
style
old
and
man.
grace and the whole nine, but only that, you know, only her, like her actual flesh could
Lotsen,
call upon this
Have
magic
seen
and
the
stuff.
High Lama?
You
Lotsen,
know,
you must help me.
summon its
When I
power.
spoke with him, I understood everything. And now,
Without it,
And now
it ain't
you
like
are not
it ain't
sure
working.
again.
Or maybe
That will
it's the
pass.
glove. The glove that's the focal energy
You will
point.
be
I
happy,
don't know.
as all of us have been.
Lotsen, how did you come
Glove
here?
thing.
How long ago?
Coffee
I was
is what I
betrothed
want.
to a prince of
I
Turkestan.
need me another cup of
who was
coffee.
traveling to
A cup of
Kashgar
coffee.
when my carriers
Cafe
lost their
college.
way in the mountains.
When did
This
this
really
happen?
isn't big enough to do
In
enough. So
1864, I was
instead of
18.
shrinking what I'm doing, I'm just gonna increase the
Well, then,
size.
now you-
the missionaries of Shangri-La found us. They brought us here.
Why,
It
dude?
must have
All
been
right,
very
all right.
difficult for you, your wedding journey.
Wait,
I had never seen the man I was to marry. It was the
See, that
custom of our
works.
land.
that
Then,
works.
in all these
Don't
years,
Say
you
it
have never
don't,
known the meaning of love.
because you don't want what you want.
Lotsen, Is there no love
say it
at Shangri-La?
Cause you don't want what you want. Don't
Is
know
there no
what
room
I'm
for love at
doing.
Shangri-La, Lord Sen?
Just really being weird. So what's like another thing?
She did not answer. But I thought I saw a faint flush rising
You can
in her
draw
ivory
it so
cheeks,
that it
and my
seems
heart
like
seemed to leap
there's
inside.
enough material for there to be a
Then I
hood.
was aware that someone had entered the pavilion and was
You know,
standing
like
watching.
why would it be shortened?
It was
And by
Valentine.
shortened, is it like, is this considered a full robe? Like,
In the next few
shortened
weeks,
is
I was
like right
summoned
about the
often by the
knees.
High Lama. I learned to expect his call, and I seemed to sense when it would come. One night, I
So
heard the
let's go with
valley
that.
people
Let's
chanting
go with
far
that. Let's
below.
give her like this.
I thought it strange,
Go what kind
for
of
I had not heard it
scarf
since we
look it
arrived.
is, but like
It was midnight.
the
when
hood
I stood in
is
the
like
presence of
that.
the
Like
High
it's
Lama.
so large.
Tell me, my son,
You know.
have you been happy at Shangri-La?
Quite happy, Father Perrault.
What have you been doing?
It's off her shoulders,
Something
right?
very
It
unusual.
said it was off her
I have been
shoulders.
learning new pieces by Chopin.
Ah, then you have met
Got
our
all
Count
that.
Riak.
Oh, yes.
Let's alter the
He was a
design a
great
bit
friend of Chopin.
and just say like
He was with him the
she's
night
got
he died.
that
in
trinket there,
1849.
coin,
So he told me.
and
It was fascinating.
My son,
key, and
I
it's
know
mirroring
that you are
because
content
it
here,
has imagery on,
but I
but
worry about
you
your
know,
friends.
like key there and maybe
Will
a
they
different
learn
type
to
of
be content
key
also?
here,
I'm sure that
like
two of them
another,
will.
you know,
Miss
tooth
Brinklow is
or
going to
claw,
convert you.
something there,
Or we
right?
her? Does it matter? What of
And,
Mr. Barnard?
Oh, he's found a
got
project
her
too. He
robes.
wants to mine your gold.
For himself?
Not
But it
for
says
you.
stuff
He
hanging
discovered that
off
you use
her
it to bring
belt,
supplies
so
from outside.
a robe would
And he
like
wishes to help us.
puff in
Splendid.
for her to have a belt,
And now,
right?
Valentin.
Ah, he's going to be a
Let's give her
problem.
like a normal belt.
Yes, I'm afraid he's going to be your problem.
Why mine?
She like
Because, my
and the
son,
robe will puff out
I
right
am
again.
going to die.
You are going to.
Right, just be like
Yes, we are all
shortened robe,
mortal.
so it only goes
Even here
only
in the valley of the
effectively
Blue Moon.
goes like down to the knees.
But I must feel at rest before I
And I
die.
put all the trinkets on her, you
That
know.
is why I sent for you tonight.
The thing for
You do
her
me a great
the
honor,
hood,
Father.
but
I have in mind to
we're
do much
playing,
more
we're
than that.
playing, we're discovering.
I have waited for
What
you,
kind
my
of
son,
character
for
is she?
a
Would she
long
mind if
time.
a belt on that?
My colleagues
Eddie
have
out
grown
there.
old and wise, but you who are still young in
Like
years
chain of a
are as wise already.
chain of a book
My
thing.
son, there is a great
Does it have to
storm
be a
gathering in the
big
world.
book? Could it be
A
like
black fury
like
which
she
will not
has it like
suspend itself for
belt
many
thing
years.
here, right? Goes
There
around
will
the
be no
waist,
safety in arms,
and there's a book that hangs
no
off of it.
answer in science.
But it's like,
It
oh my
may wait
gosh,
till every
some
flower of
skimmetry
culture is
again.
and
I
all
forgot.
human things are leveled in vast
Sometimes
chaos.
things look very appealing when they're not symmetrical.
That was my
Even though,
vision when
you know,
Napoleon was still a
the human
layman.
eye finds
And I
symmetry
see it now.
appealing in all its ways.
More clearly with each hour.
Maybe not, you know.
Do you say I am
I don't have a
mistaken?
human eye
No.
then.
A
I've got
crash such as that came once
disturbed
before.
eye.
And then there were the Dark Ages lasting 500
Oh,
years.
the
The
sickness.
dark ages that
Oh,
will come
alright,
will
so you
cover
got, like,
the
a little
earth
book.
like a pall. But I believe that you will live through the storm.
Right. And it's like a little
Beyond
book.
that,
Not a big book. A little
my
book.
vision weakens.
Maybe it's got like the little latch.
But I
So
see
little
at
pages
great
in
distance
here,
a new world stirring in the
you know,
ruins,
and it's locked.
seeking its lost and legendary
So,
treasures.
Little
And
lock
they
thing
will
in
all
it.
be
You
here,
know,
my
it's a tiny
son.
book. It's one of those
Hidden
books that are
behind
bigger on the
mountains
inside
in
than the
valley
outside
of the
because she's
Blue
a
Moon.
wizard, you know.
And you will
Oh.
be here to give them to the hopeful world.
The keys and the trinkets, you gotta figure out which
My
trinket is
son,
the key, even though there's trinkets that look
I
like keys,
place in
they
your
may not be
hands
the
the
key.
heritage
Because the key to
and
a puzzle
destiny
isn't always
of
what you would
Shangri-La.
expect it to be. B, what up, B? How you doing, man?
High
Good
Lama stopped
morning.
speaking. The glow in his eyes faded.
She could have,
Suddenly
she could have,
it
like,
came to
should
me
we
a dream.
give her, like, little
High Lama
meow,
was dead.
meow. Witch's hat. Wizard's hat. Even though she's supposed to have that, like, big-ass buster hood thing.
News. I say, what's the matter,
We'll
Conway?
leave
You
it there
ill?
just because it's
No,
ridiculous.
I don't think so, just tired.
Well, where were you
What
all
other
the
kind
while?
of trinkets?
I was visiting
Rabbit's
the High
foot, I
Lama.
guess.
Well, that's for the last time, anyhow.
Yes, the last time.
Pull yourself together, man. The porters are waiting for us.
Porters,
Yes, it's all arranged. We've got to start immediately.
we can't.
Oh, don't be a fool.
Rabbit's
You've
foot.
been paid. They're going to take us back to Peshawar.
What else?
Sprinkler and Barnett are staying, so it's just
I
you and
don't
I
know. I
and...
gotta think about
Who's
feathers.
making all these plans?
Just don't know what it
Sam,
is.
she's with the Porters now. She's waiting.
Waiting?
Yes, she's coming with us.
Feathers on
impossible.
things.
Why is it impossible?
You must take my word for it. Lotsen must never leave here.
Because you want to stay. Because you're in love with her. That's it, isn't it? That's it.
Listen to
I
me.
won't. You're in love with her.
What if I am? That's why I tell you she must stay.
You've no right to say that. Oh, Conway,
A
listen.
glowy blue head. Actually, Brian, I was in I'm subscriber to Dave Greco Art. There's another guy on Twitch draws some like really amazing stuff, and I just recently got into his Discord, and I was trying to, you know, I'm still not all that great with Discord, right? I'm still learning all this crap, but he has a monthly art challenge section, so I copied the text from his monthly art challenge section and put it here. And it's supposed to be a female elven spellcaster. You can't hear me. Blah blah blah. You sure? It says my mic is wow, you can't hear me. That's not good.
Conway, you've got to go. I can't do it without you. I've depended on you. I've depended
on
you. You've got to help me to get out of this place.
Tell me something.
Can you hear?
Yes.
I'm very low. The radio is loud. Really? Okay, let me all right. I'll increase my mic thing, decrease the desktop audio. How does that sound? Is that better?
You mean you'll come? Lord Sam, did you hear? He's coming. He's coming with us.
Now, is it better? Like, it's not really what I want, but it's better, or is it like better, like we good to go? Cause you know, cause a love thing is what I got. All right, cool. Well, what I was saying was that I hopped on to Dave Greco Art's Discord, and apparently they have a monthly art challenge. I found that out this morning, and I copied the text in here. There's 5 different challenges, one of which, the first one of which is a female elven spellcaster who wears a shortened hooded robe over her shoulders. Trinkets and stuff that I have drawn. It's already in the way. Trinkets and books hang off her waist. Her clothes are elegant and green in colors. The weapon is a stave, wooden with runic markings and gems, as well as bands of metal tightly wrapped around the stave. Her emotions are those of a carefree, happy person who tries to make the best out of every situation and make people laugh. That is the basic description for the concept, and I am just now like not doing the character as a whole, but doing the concepting of the overall like look. Like what? Because it says hooded robe, but then says a short hooded, right? Like I didn't bug out, right? A shortened hooded robe hanging off the shoulder makes me think more of a cape. And there's only 2 pieces of concept art that were drawn there, and they don't even have hoods. They don't even look like they have hoods down. So I'm like, I don't even know. Like I can just draw whatever I want. But that's what I'm doing now. Like this is the first one, and the idea is like she's kind of like Raven-like with a unitard and like her legs out there. I separated the materials more for this one, the second one. But you know, unitard. She has like exposed legs, like these ballerina sort of lacy sandal things, and the robe is shortened, but for some reason the sleeves are still full length and kind of like a kimono. you know? She's got files of magical stuff. It's attached in a big ass, book. And this one, I was like, well, wizards, yeah, like childlike. You know how the childlike empress. I'm going purely from memory, Like last time I saw the Never-Ending Story was too long ago, right? But the childlike empress always had like this little, her crown and the jewel in her front forehead. That's just what I remember, right? Like this, I don't know. It's a callback. So put something like this, but with a hood and like jewel in front, and that could be like the elven spellcaster's like third eye, her mind's eye, or like with the origin of where her spells come from after she does all the casting and whatnot. We got another gem down here, and I was thinking about different spell components, and the more traditional kind of spellcasters would have trinkets. Instead of like trinkets hanging off everywhere, they'd have them in a bunch of different pouches, like she puts her eyes of newt in this pouch, and her cockroach toes in that one, and her ether sand in this big bag, and so on and so forth. And I just like the idea of these little, like, I don't know if they're going to be pom-poms or coins, but hanging off her clothes, like as a design element. I kind of like that. And then for fun, I gave her the 1980s leg warmer, flash dance sock leg warmer thing on my jigs. And now I'm working on this one, and I have no idea where I'm going with this one, but I'm just, it's I'm just trying to like wake myself up and wake up my imagination and creativity, because I really, really want to run that game today. Speaking of which, maybe I should remind everyone that I want to run the game today. Because I really want to run a game. I talked to my brother, and he was like, I guess, I don't know what to play, I'm not really feeling. He was like, I'm not really feeling it. But what I am feeling is more stories about the travesties that have befallen the group due to certain characters. But yeah, everything that I'm drawing right now is purely just me vomiting on the page. Just vomiting ideas on the page. I have no reference at all. No reference at all. I'm just being silly. Where's... Oh, okay, I'll draw that later. What should I do for her, like, hands? She feels a little bit more like she would have gloves like that, like the short gloves. Let's put like a little slit in the gloves for some reason. 'Cause, I don't know, something makes me feel like these would be the gloves. She have her hands, and like these are the gloves, right? But then these gloves have like the cut off fingers, right? That's what that makes me feel like. That's how she feels like to me. And like this whole thing should be trinketed up.
There is no need for that. I shall be delighted to act as your guide. You must have just come from there. And if it isn't very far, we could... It is not far, but it is not easy either.
It is not far, but it is not easy either. As long as he gets the fight, he should be good. And it's a one-shot, right? One-shots always have that very, the three-act notion behind them, The beginning, the middle, and the end. The Nintendo game stage design, right? Like, I say Nintendo, but it's all arcade games, right? Like, you start, you get through the small guys, you get the mini-boss, and then you get to fight the boss. Like, that's kind of how one-shots are most times. Dude, Ace Blade Man was I made sure that I made Ace so that Creepy Boy could play Ace. And I posted the PDF to the Discord actually, so that anybody could look at it, and maybe if you guys are playing with Ace, you could kind of like help him out, playing with Ace, playing with Creepy Boy, you could help him out with Ace. You know, helping him learn how to do what he got to do. What should the feet be? Should the feet be like the elven? You got like this elven, you know, like that's it. I don't know. I'm just getting further and further away from elegant. But there's that. There's what that is. What if, like, this is not skin, right? But for some reason she's wearing like these, you know, Keebler elf-like tights, right?
I do remember a strange sensation, half mystical, half visual, of having reached at last some place that was an end, a finality.
What presents Hollywood?
Man, Inktober's about to begin again, and I really want to do it again, and I want to do it. And then I'm watching stuff, and people are getting prepped for it and talking about it. And when they're talking about it, they're like, oh, you know, oh, there was this controversy because Inktober was initially meant to be only for traditional art, and yada, yada, yada. It's like, what? I'll do it again, though. Because there's like, all right, with Marm, she's got like her, what she wants to do, right? And like the idea of these Monster Girl things, like, okay, what I showed you before, B, with the pen drawing of that Monster Girl was like, it's a Monster Girl. Skill. I can't say the word right. A Scylla or Skilla or whatever. So, you know, Lamia, Skilla, Sheila, whatever. Sheila, oh, Sheila. You know, whatever it is. Yeah, I just want to do it though. Cause it's a good challenge, good exercise, you know, and it's a good reason to keep streaming every day. Just do it. I screwed up RPG a day this year. I screwed up Mermaid. Oh, I just don't continue these things. I start with the best of intentions. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. You know what? And I'm gonna start with the best of intentions this year too. I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and hopefully I get through it. Well, we never know. I also gotta finish those releases because I concepted 2 new Knight's Oaths for the Rose Oath and the Oathbreaker thing, and I still haven't typed them into the computer and organized them and structured them and the layout and the way that's easy to read and whatnot, and the artwork. Oh, speaking about the artwork, bam! I'm working on. Well, I was working. Okay, I didn't do this on stream. I was just drawing, and I thought to myself, I was watching somebody else's stream, And when their stream went off, I kept drawing, and then I was like, look, I drew this and I wasn't streaming. That's like the bottom line. I should have been streaming, but it wasn't streaming. So, yeah. But this is supposed to be the Blood Knight, the morning, the Blood Knight, the Black Knight, and the Oathbreaker. The Oathbreaker is going to have the background Pariah Reborn and be a Flesh Forge caretaker. So he's gonna like be a big dude. Like I think, okay, where's this guy right here that I was sketching? I was playing. Oh gosh, my computer's so slow. See that sketch? That's not really done. That's kind of the guy. That's where I'm going with this. You know, like he's the inspiration. So he could be the Oathbreaker Knight and be the really tall dude. And I need one for the Rose Knight. It should be a guy, because I already got 2 girls there. Even it out. But I don't know. That layout of that picture I like. And I can't really put another person in there. Unless he's like a short little halfling in front. Like, but I think even that might be a little bit overcrowding. I hope it's not. I still need one more night. That's all I know. I need to do one more night. And it has to be the night of the Rose Oath. You know? So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. The Blood Knight, if you want to see the concept of the Blood Knight, this is the concept of how, like, I remember I was drawing this face, and I like this face, and I thought, you know, she could be Mallory, right? Mallory Blood Knight. And like, you know, she has a little cape and her little like half plate sort of deal here. She got a couple of daggers, and she's wearing the gauntlets, the dragon claws, so that she could claw people in melee. She's got her daggers as a kind of just in case. Yeah, she's got her Thank you, bro. She's got her daggers like a just in case. You always need a backup weapon. Like you never really know, right? And what I'm gonna give her is like her first character option is going to be the Endless Blood feat. So that could be her main attack if she wanted to. Like if you really wanted to get gory or whatever. But you know, it's one attack that she could do as opposed to her 2 attacks, and then maybe get an offhand attack for a 3rd attack. You know, just be clawing into people. If you fight like a rust monster or something that you know destroys metal when you hit it, she could bust out her daggers secondary, or just start Endless Blood. You know, say if you were fighting the Kamahiki again, that would burn you in your gear by touching them. You know, and her gauntlets would be destroyed, and she could go with her daggers next, because like the Kamahiki has lava pumping through its veins instead of blood, so she would be able to use Endless Blood on it. Which is something I probably shouldn't have said, but you know, like options. That's just it. Just options. I like it. I just do. I like it. I like her. I think she's cool. And I like the other one. I think she's cool too. And then Ace Blade Man is ridiculous. Have you seen this? I think did I show you this or show my brother this? I can't even remember. But this is Ace. Right? This is Ace. Ace's basic idea, his size, it's not really designed because there's not much to Ace, right? Except for the giant, he dual wields massive swords, and that's how his swords are gonna be, because they're massive. You know, Michael Cthulhu, eat your heart out. He could use 2 of these suckers, right? So that's you know what I should do? Oh my goodness, I should completely destroy this design and just draw a cartoon version of Michael Cthulhu with dual massive swords. Oh my goodness. That would be a great Ace. That would be great. With like the goggles and the breather and the really beat up, riveted to hell like apron he has. Oh jeez. The tiny little pot belly. I'm gonna go back here. Yeah, we were designing. But you see creativity waking up. You know what I want to do? I want to throw you guys on a ship and have it be like a ocean type thing happening.
the mountain. As they drew near, we saw they carried among them a hooded chair.
You know about ocean type thing? Like, you guys are adventuring, but it's a water adventure or an island
Slowly they came toward us.
adventure, just somewhere on the water. A kid? Well, here, okay, all right. I moved the wrong thing. A kid with massive swords. You know how hard it would be? Massive swords are huge. Okay, they're huge. A kid would be a human kid would be small, right? A human kid would be small. So the human kid would just be not have the size to wield it. Now, if they were massive weapon wielders and they had the simian grip feat, they could. But then again, a kid also starts off with half of the awesome power as, you know, a normal human does. So they start at a awesome power deficit in comparison. So at level 6 they wouldn't be able to. They'd have to get to level 8 before being able to use it. But they could. You could have a kid with one of those things. Actually, no, by level 6 I think they could. They could wield it, but they would have to wield it in 2 hands, which is fine. Dual wielding them would just be, it'll just look like 2 swords dancing about with a shadow. It's like, what's that tiny shadow? Oh, it's a kid. You know?
From the pages of the Cleveland, Ohio Press, the moving story of justice and a guy named Joe. Tonight, to William Miller of the Cleveland, Ohio Press, goes the Pell Mell Award for the big story.
Oh, Sheila. What would be... Should I finally look up some reference, or should I just get another cup of coffee? Because I could really use another cup of coffee right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, have you noticed how many of your friends have changed to Pell Mell? There's a reason. Pell Mell famous cigarettes. Good to look at, good to feel, good to taste, and good to smoke. Yes, there's one cigarette that's really different.
You hear this advertisement? Jeez.
For Pell Mell's greater length of traditionally fine, mellow tobaccos filters the smoke of this longer, finer cigarette. Gives you that smoothness, mildness, and satisfaction no other cigarette offers you. Four notes that are alike, and one that is outstanding. And of America's leading cigarettes, one is outstanding. Pell Mell famous cigarettes. Outstanding. And they are mild. Now the story as it actually happened.
Now the story as it actually happens. Pale Male, they are outstanding cigarettes, and they are mild. Wow, just... wow.
At your desk, William Miller of the Cleveland Press, writing the story of a brutal holdup. A man and a woman, both in their 60s, owners of a small dry goods store on East 102nd Street, have been beaten and robbed. The sum taken, $2,000, represents 10 years' savings for their kind of people. Their attackers were kids, 119, 121. For whom money is the final goal.
Oh, Sheila.
Storekeeper and his wife are just
What
2 people
kind of
away.
trinkets could be hanging off the waist?
2 months later, you write with satisfaction. One of the robbers was sentenced to 15 years.
All right, let's put the arms on a thing like this. How should the arms look?
Category Louse. Joe Mantell. Louse.
Right?
That done, you forget about him. Until 4
Should we
months
like just
later,
get? Oh, she's got the big hoop. This is. I'm gonna I'm not gonna do that. But like,
Mrs. Mantell, Mr. Miller.
Mantell, I don't know. Oh, Joe Mantell. She anything to do with him?
His mother, Mr. Miller.
What do you know? Yeah, send her in. I'd like to hear what she's got to say. Yeah, send her in.
so a little thing like that, right? What? Josh wouldn't blow up the ship because it'd kill him. He would not want his character to die. Unless, well, yeah. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Find out next time. Now, should that just be a thing?
Joey wasn't there. He wasn't near the store that night.
You said that in court.
I know I
Well, what do you want anyhow? A man gets a trial, a fair trial, a jury of decent, honest people find him guilty. What more do you want?
Mr. Miller, I'm a reader of your paper 15 years. I like the way you write.
I know all that.
No, that's not flattery, it's the truth. You remember the Sullivan Board about
This stuff. I don't know what to put there. But what should I do?
The only thing that makes me sore was that they didn't catch the other crook and your son only got 15 years. Those people were in their 60s, Mrs. Mantell.
I'm 67, Mr. Miller. At 67, a woman don't lie. My boy was home in the garage fixing the car.
Why was he fixing a car in the evening?
Because when a boy wants to make a new start, he don't care if it's afternoon or evening.
Meaning what?
Joseph Mantell, my son, was a bad boy. And some other saying that, Mr. Miller. When he was 16, he stole a car. At 18, he robbed a candy store. So, of course, any jury would say that at 19, he pulled up another store and steal $2,000.
And beat up the store.
He would stand at the bow of the ship and shout, "Remember what you promised!" Oh, I should shut up. It's not that late over here. It's kind of early. I can't laugh. Why are you making me laugh like this? It's not right.
I was sitting on the steps that night, and he was in the garage.
Actually, her feet would be there. So, oh, Sheila.
A boy could, well, he could find himself there.
You don't know me, Ma. I got 2 strikes against me.
So one of these things going on. She's an elf. She's got that dexterity.
Now, don't make smart jokes, Joe.
Okay. They must have seen you coming when they sold you the jalopy.
It'll get you to California, and that's all I want. Look, Joey, people in California never heard of you.
I know. Nah, it's not so easy. Cops heard of me, Ma. Other kinds of people, too.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh.
Did your time for the wrong things that you did. You go there and make a new start.
I'm dark and mysterious, like Raven. You can't see the eyes of the dark and mysterious, because we are dark and mysterious.
Officer, what happened?
Let me tell you.
No.
You'll find out. Let's go. The sergeant is waiting for you.
Oh,
I think there'll be a nice, comfortable cell, too.
oh, what if? Huh.
That's the God's truth, Mr. Miller. He was going away to turn over a new leaf, too.
Okay, Mrs. Mantell, I heard you. If you'll excuse me, I got a lot of work to do. 3 witnesses saw him.
Maybe Joey was right. 2 strikes against you, he said. Chances are he'll strike out.
I'm sorry. Take that door out, will you, Mrs. Mantell? I'm not a charitable institution, and I'm not a dope either. And that's all.
I don't know.
Happens every day.
I don't know.
Mother is innocent.
You can't spell, and I can't cast a spell, because I don't have any trinkets on my belt. What would her trinkets on the belt be? I don't know. Hey, we got the idea of a rabbit's foot, no? Like a, you know.
What, did you see the crooks? Sure, I saw them. Hey, what's eating you? Just this. The two criminals, Bud and Frank Enright, 19 and 21, in addition to robbing the attendant, beat him cruelly as well. The injuries may prove fatal because the attendant was a man well in his 60s, so not much is disquieting.
Like rabbit's foot. I'm not like really drawing, like I'm just trying to design the basic thing. Should have like a lollipop. That's a trinket, a lollipop. I don't know. What would be cool trinkets? Okay, like another sort of similar thing, like an amulet. Amulet with like one of these type of looks. It's Sauron's other eye in amulet form. What else will be another trinket? Of course, you got like a. Teeth.
So what? I look like it.
Oh, I don't know if you see what you call that.
Look, get out of here. I got a right to be alone.
You and your brother stuck up that couple, didn't you?
Yeah, we stuck him up and picked the cops to pick up this man's head.
Now, what do you got to lose? Tell the truth. Maybe an innocent kid is up for 15 years for what you did.
My heart's bleeding. Now get out of here and leave me alone. What kind of jail is this anyhow? Anybody can come in here and say anything he wants. Leave me alone.
A finger! That's a trinket! What's a finger with a little claw on it?
Look, young man, I testified to that effect in court. I don't see why.
And this is the man, isn't it? This is his picture.
That's right. Now, if you don't mind,
This is not Joe Mantell.
What?
That's right. This is Bud Enright, not Joe Mantell.
But
Then you're not sure it was Mantell who held up that store. It might have been this man.
yes.
Thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Thanks, that's all I wanted to know. This is almost starting to sound like My Cousin Vinny. What if this where they got the idea?
It certainly is. I'd know his face anywhere.
These two youths.
Well, this is not the man your testimony convicted, Mrs. Smothers. This is another man.
What else would work as a trinket?
You sure?
Let's just do like different amulets and the star amulet.
I told you I didn't do it, Miller. When are you gonna leave me alone?
Enright, I've got affidavits from 3 witnesses saying you were the man, not Mantell. From the storekeepers, too. I wanted to stop it. You're going to get life anyhow. Play ball, maybe something can be done.
I don't want any part of it.
Look, maybe it's a stupid thing to say. How about a little thing like your conscience? How about a little thing like that fact that this kid's mother is sick to death because...
A little book, a little pouch, and tiny little diary book. I like the idea of a diary book with a latch and key. Maybe one of the things over here could be a key. So a couple, maybe a key ring, a ring of keys.
Well, there it is, Commissioner. The works. Signed confession by Enright, affidavits of error by the witnesses, and now all you have to do is see the government. Suppose we go slow, Miller. What do you mean slow? Everything's right here in front of you, Commissioner.
Sure. What is the confession of a life term worth? What did you offer him to sign? A sympathetic treatment in your paper? No. Feed a little sentiment to most crooks. What have they got to lose? That confession isn't worth the paper it's written.
Oh.
What about the affidavits of the witnesses? What about Mrs. Smothers, who owned the store?
What? That they made a mistake? That they said Enright was Mantell? I could get them to say Mantell was Enright. Maybe somebody else. Maybe instead of making one mistake, they're making 2 mistakes. What proof have you got? Real proof. Absolute proof that would warrant our reversing the jury.
But this man is innocent.
I know. And
Magic diary.
in prison. Makes
All that crap goes on the waste, right?
This one strikes me. A guilty man is pardoned. How do you like that story?
Mantell didn't do it. He was fixing his car that night. He was going to California.
A jury thought otherwise. 12 honest men and women, as honest as you or I. They thought otherwise. You think you've got enough to throw that decision away?
Well, it's in the Sullivan case and the Ginsburg
Oh,
case.
sure. You batted 1,000 there. Only this time you might be batting 0. Nothing you've shown me would make the governor give Mantell a pardon. Nothing. I want proof, Miller. Proof.
I want proof, Miller. Proof.
But it happens to be my philosophy. The philosophy of the courts of this country. A jury has the last word. Trial by jury is the pillar of decency and law. You don't throw that over for a whim or an idea or even because
Whim.
a reporter comes in and presents you with something that indicates maybe, just maybe, something is wrong. Think that over, Miller. Anytime you want to speak to me again, come right in. I'm honest, but I'm hard-headed. You be the same.
I'm honest, but I'm hard-headed. You be the same.
We'll be back in just a moment with tonight's big story, but first a word from Cy Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, have you noticed how many of your friends have changed to Pall Mall? There's a reason. Pall Mall famous cigarettes, good to look at, good to feel, good to taste, and good to smoke. Yes, there's one cigarette that's really different, really outstanding. Pall Mall. When you pick up a Pall Mall, you can see the difference, you can feel the difference. And when you smoke Pall Mall, you can taste the difference. For Pall Mall's greater length of traditionally
You could see the difference. You could feel the difference in a cigarette. Wow.
gives you that smoothness, mildness, and satisfaction no other cigarette offers you. Four notes that are alike, and one is outstanding. One is outstanding.
I don't know which one of these. It's a bunch of different outfits, I guess. I'm kind of liking the last one, but I'm kind of liking the one right before that, too.
Now, back to your narrator, Bob Sloan, and the big story of William Miller.
Now, back to your narrator, Bob Stone.
Walk out of the commissioner's office, slowly weighing his words, because you're just a reporter, Bill Miller. A reporter for the Cleveland Press. You think over what he said. Courts and trial by jury are the pillars of our society. And you know he has a point. A big point. And so, as you move ahead now, you look for proof. Proof that'll be important enough to reverse a decision by a jury of 12 men and women. Tried and true. Your first step is taken with a specialist, Dr. Thompson, an expert with a lie detector. You two sit down with Joe Mantell, and as the doctor gives him a test for truth, you can hear his heartbeat.
I'm going to be right back and get some more coffee. But, you know, check out these designs, see what's what. Maybe, I don't know. Could try mixing and matching things, but... Like, I've gotten further and further away from the concept, I think. But in so doing, I haven't gotten as far as, I guess, some of the other ones. I don't know. I'm just, whatever. I shall be right back.
Mrs. Smothers is Dorothy. They said you hit her husband on the head.
That's a lie. I never did. I wouldn't have been a man old enough to be my father.
All right, Mr. Mantell, that'll do. Thank you very much. Now, just sit still, all right? This is a lie detector.
I signed your statement, didn't I? You gonna bother me with all this for?
Just answer the questions. Nothing's going to happen to you. All right, Mr. Miller, I'm ready. Now, Mr. Enright, describe what happened when you went into the store.
Well, I walked in, me and my brother. He wouldn't hand over the money, so I took it. They had it in a little valise.
And then you hit him.
Frank hit him. He wanted to be sure they wouldn't call the cops.
And then you walked out?
And then we put out the lights and then walked out.
How much money was in the valise?
$2,000. Ain't got enough.
Your brother says you hit him.
And he's a liar. A dirty liar.
All right, Mr. Enright, fine, thank you. establish in my judgment the innocence of Joseph Mantell and demonstrate that Bud Enright was telling the truth when he admitted the robbery.
I'm looking over
What do you say, Commissioner?
a four-leaf clover that I overlooked before. All right. Huh. Should I keep with this?
You might have had the same reactions if you were lying. Well,
So the Elven Spellcaster.
But why doesn't it? Because
You know, like, what if I turn this into a thing to concept of the Rose Knight? But green, whatever. You know what? Whatever. You're my inspiration, not my. I'm not concepting for you right now. I only got a day. It's not even a whole day, and I should just go back to playing my games because I don't play them enough. Even though I'm trying not to play them because I know I'll be lost in them. Yo, Brian. Remember when we were talking the other day, and I was telling you about this this level of Theme Hospital that I was just doing terribly at? I went back to it yesterday, and my brother was like, you should have streamed it. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I was doing terrible, and I turned it around, and I got my Hospital 2 out of the 3 maximum stars that you could get. I'm like, I did it. I did it. And I moved on to the next hospital, which is getting struck by lightning, of all things. There's lightning storms crashing down on this thing. And I'm doing, well, I was doing horribly. And I turned it around to start making money. But I was so exhausted yesterday that I was falling asleep at the computer playing it at the time. So I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm just gonna go to bed. And then I woke up ridiculously early, and I couldn't go back to sleep. And that's when I started working on some of this other stuff that I didn't stream, which I probably should have streamed. Like that's a thing. Like, I probably should have streamed it. The New Nights, working on this, which was cool. And all right, let's go back to this. What should I do next? I don't even know. My brain is just right now. What should, like, where should the concept go? I know I still need to concept the staff, but if I don't have the character, then what's the point of, you know, the staff? Or maybe I should just go and mess with the New Nights. And go through the, I mean, I already did the sketch part. The boring part is the line art. I know. It's the boring part is the line art. Yes, the boring part. Throw everything in here. Because I was doing this. What's this? Oh, that's a small version. I was like, ah! I wanted to do her like doing the whole endless blood thing, but I don't know what I was doing. And then it turned into that. So I like that better. I so like it better. I gotta turn on the vector eraser. Mom is like, these things don't erase the way I want them to. But they have the vector eraser, which is an amazing thing, and it works in a certain way.
But I thank you for coming. Always, since I saw your first articles in the paper months ago, always there was a little cloud of doubt in my mind. And if I'd died with such a thing on my conscience. No, you see, his mother, this innocent boy's mother, she might have been me. No, Mr. Miller, I thank you for coming.
is, wait a minute. These lines, were they 3? Because they're not supposed to be 3s. They're supposed to be 4s. Ugh. Ugh.
I'm so glad you came, Mr. Miller. Joey is so happy since he was pardoned by the governor.
Well, I'm glad too, Mrs. Mantell. It's a very nice party.
Yes, it's a coming home party and a going away party, too. Did you have some turkey?
Yes, I did. What do you mean?
You haven't seen Joey, have you?
No, I was beginning to wonder where...
Well, he's out in the back in the garage, fixing up the car. He said he don't want a party. He just wants to go home.
He don't want to party. He just wants to go.
No chip on his shoulder now. No 2 strikes against him. Go out, Mr. Miller. Shake his hand and wish him luck.
Go out, Mr. Miller. Shake his hand and wish him luck. Because she is a Malari. Is that too much? I don't know. Maybe I should just do that with a shadow.
We'll read you a telegram from William Miller of the Cleveland Press with the final outcome of tonight's big story.
Then I have to just delete it all.
The cigarette that's really different. The longer, finer cigarette that's really outstanding.
Actually, you know what? No, I don't. Because it's Vector. Oh, gosh. You know what? How about go to the regular eraser before going back to the Vector eraser? Come here. Really? Oh, wow. Those still exist. Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's so weird. Oh, what did I discover? I don't know. I do not know what I discovered. But I'm getting rid of it.
Now we read you that telegram from William Miller of the Cleveland, Ohio Press.
Couldn't write the story of my meeting that day with Mantell. A little too personal, a little too private. But could tell that by way he said hi, useful life had been reclaimed. Feeling was justified when 2 years later received postcard from Mantell in California. He was happy, had a good job, doing well. Many thanks for tonight's Pell Mell Award.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. The makers of Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes are proud to have named you the winner of the Pall Mall $500 Award for notable service in the field of journalism.
Listen again next week, same time, same station, when Pell Mell Famous
Actually, these things would be like this.
A big story from the front pages of the Indianapolis Star. Byline, Robert Hurley. A big story about racing cars.
So just the...
Reckless men.
Alright, they look more like little clip things.
The big story is produced by Bernard J. Proctor with music by Vladimir Zelinsky.
With music by Barnabas Lisby.
Your narrator was Bob Sloan, and Arnold Moss played the part of William Miller. In order to protect the names of people actually involved in tonight's authentic big story,
Oh, authentic.
all characters in the dramatization were changed, with the exception of the reporter, Mr. Miller.
It was authentic. Did you hear that, B? The authenticism. The authentication. The stuff.
Famous cigarettes.
Alright, there's that. Okay.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
Wanna get away from it all?
Escape!
you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
Tonight, we escape to the prairie west of the Platte River and to the fighting U.S. cavalry of the Old West, as James Warner Bella describes it in his exciting tale, Command.
Oh, would you look at that? You go away. Ah, you go away too. I don't really need you, do I? That is, I don't even know where that comes from.
Captain Brittles. Yes, Sergeant.
There we go.
Lieutenant Carl back up the slump.
Yes, I see him. Hold the column.
Yes, sir.
Hand me my field glass.
There's a lot.
Well, Mr. Cohill,
Pardon me, I hiccuped.
this slope with a small run below for water. See the rise there to the left behind you across the valley? Sir. What are those sheep lying on that slope? Small herd of buffalo. We didn't go that far. We turned back when we saw them. The wind has shifted a bit. Take a deep breath, Mr. Cohill. Sir. Smell anything? No, sir. Take another deep breath, Mr. Cohill.
Sir.
Get into your nostrils.
Take a deep breath, sir.
Tell me if that
Sir.
thing you smell is sleeping buffalo. No, sir. Smells like dead man. They're not fresh and killed.
Aye.
What kind of question on the spot, sir? Imagine so. Then we come to climb. And make sure after
You might as well.
Mr. Cohill, there are several fairly obvious differences between the Great Plains and the classroom at this point.
She's got
You
little.
can fail and try again. Here you may not have that chance. There they taught you, I'm sure, that accuracy in observation is a military virtue. I suggest that you cultivate it here. Yes, sir. Sergeant Otterback? Yes, sir. This is the bivouac. Dismount and unsaddle. Night grazing area between the crest of this hill and the creek bottom. Use the picket rope. No individual pins. Yes, sir. No, sir, Captain Brittles. Of all the officers in the United States Cavalry, why do they have to assign me to him? A handbook soldier, over age and grade, a gray, bitter failure of a soldier, marking time out here on the plains until he retires, taking up space in the table of organization, standing in the way of
You
younger.
sound like you a hater.
Yes.
Whatever character you're narrating sounds like a hater, man. Look at you.
My father wouldn't be guessing. My father would be over yonder right now.
Over yonder.
Corpses are really gresham
Yonder.
men.
Yawn through window breaks.
Instead of losing time making camp, the broken rattle Sergeant Utterback that found his name showed clearly. Sir, that broken rattle
These
Sergeant
are.
Utterback- When we crossed the trace
These
of that
are.
war party at
What?
noon, it could have been the trail of a
Whoop,
Cheyenne
whoop,
war
whoop.
party, or Comanches, or Apaches. They all make rattles like that from the end of
So, like.
They were, Sue. They couldn't be more than 30 miles to the north, in the Deadlands. They're afraid of ambush, so they'd be camping away from timber and near water. 2 hours rest, and we can be at the upper reaches of the river by dawn, sir. Ahead of them. Mr. Cohill, I have no orders to be anywhere by dawn or any other time.
Let's see. Okay, that's just there. So, we'll just do this.
I think I found him. I'll know as soon as the moon rises and I go over and take a look. Water the mounts in half an hour. Saddle blankets to be left on until they're watered. Remember always, Mr. Cohill, cavalry is a very delicate arm of the service.
Cavalry is a very delicate arm of the service. That's not a vector layer.
Reading minds.
Should I keep it?
One I have never been able to lose.
Mr.
Suppose that war
And this one is like.
which they might be instead of Sioux. They wouldn't be in the Deadlands. Cheyennes would head for timber along the lower Mesa Roja. So would Arapahoes, Kiowas, or Comanches. They'd all be bivouacked in open timber. And, Mr. Cohill, they'd all make rattles out of buffalo toes. Yes, sir. Pass the word to Sergeant Utterback that dinner will be at 6:30, but the bugler will not sound call. Yes, and Mr. Cohill.
I didn't do the vector layer. I feel so silly. Oh, silliness.
in battle is a soldier's path to glory.
Death in battle is a soldier's path to glory.
Yet what we looked upon that night on yonder slope.
Yonder. Again with this yonder.
10 bodies, stripped naked, pin-cushioned to the prairie with arrows, their feet and their right hands hacked off. They sold their lives dearly. The empty cartridge cases said that. How's that, Sergeant?
Every one of them's skin bone across the Shenandoah without trouble. Whoever did it, I want to fight them.
Why?
One of the big that's why I cripple them in case they move me around. Sergeant? Yes, Captain. You still think the Sioux did this? Listen, now, sir. Why not?
Captain, you still think the Sioux did this? This is kind of not. Is that the same kind of news? Did I get the news right, or did I mess the news up? I'm feeling the nose is wrong. That's what I'm feeling right now. Nope. Feeling the nose is wrong. How did I get the nose wrong? The bridge of the nose is totally wrong. Right? What am I, wait. How am I missing, when did you say, I missed, when did I?
Can't hide his bad temper. And worse, he's a frightened old woman. Instead of striking when he has the advantage, he's gonna cut and run. In a stiff action,
What did I mess up?
shoot him and take over the command.
You said quit messing things up. What did I mess up? Brian, why? What happened?
Against the hungry muzzles of coyotes. And after, the air was sweeter in the cold moonlight. And the job done in plenty of time for Captain Brittle's schedule.
What'd I mess up, man? What'd I do?
Man is ready to mount, sir. Very good, sir.
Captain Brittles.
What did I do to earn your ire? You mess with me too much, man. You gotta, like, come on. Stop. I'm only a human being, you know. You can't keep doing this to me.
Yes, I know, sir, but Mr. Gresham was attacked. How do you know that? I don't for sure. But he's dead. And his command dead and mutilated. And we ought to... Ought to what? Avenge him? Disabuse yourself of classroom government. That's the word, no.
She's like, I see you.
30 miles already today, and who knows how many miles I have tired. The horses
Away, 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 oh, ah. Away, away, oh, ah.
Hour after hour. Walk 30 minutes, trot 5 minutes, dismount and leave.
I've got to get her oi color. Her oi color is kind of messed up.
Ain't got much. Oh, give me a load of snuff, huh? You can get some more at the fort tomorrow.
Why don't you ever have any of your own?
Don't approve it, John.
That is almost white. What's...
Oh, pray mighty. Gettysburg wasn't like this. Well, do tell. No, sir. We rode up to Gettysburg on the steam cars. Ain't missing to
whatever.
Pity you didn't stay there.
About the only mistake Robert E. Lee ever made. Not to leave Saba where he found him. Yeah. Just the same, the Army was Army in them days. Slept in tents. You got a furlough, there was girls. Not squaws, girls. Well, if you like it so much, why don't you
I don't know. I draw too many. Now, see, now you're screwing with me again. You just said I draw too many girls. Again, you said that before, and now you're saying it again. I draw too many girls. Really? Look at this. How many girls are in here? compared to how many non-human things. All right, how many? All right, ready. How many characters with boobs are in this picture compared to characters without boobs? Let's start with this sample area. Okay, we've got Thunder something. Jeez. Why do I forget his name? The Lightning Dwarf guy. The Lightning Dwarf guy. Boom. 1. Gray Bear. Boom. 2. The Thew Hair Mage, whose name I forget. Boom. 3. The Orc. Boom. 4. The Dwarf, who's actually not... You can't see him anymore. The Ginger Dwarf. Jeez. Well, he's 5. And then Demarius Deepstone. I remember his name. He's 6. The Big Red is 7. Then Merwick is 8. Then the Boa Swordsman is 9. I see Knives in there. That's 10. Right? Grimrock is there. That's 11. The Green Knight 12. The Shaman guy 13. The Frost Goblin 14. The Yeti. Uga, Chief Uga Orcbreaker. What is it? 16? 16 of them. Right? I'm not counting the caretakers. Not yet. So there's 16. Oh, and then the Black Orc. 17 guys. Right? No, he's not. 17 guys. He's not a dwarven woman with a beard. 16 guys. Right? Then you got Rafina is 1 girl. You've got Nahalil is number 2. The Halfling Barbarian woman is number 3. The Negative Spectre is number 4. I forget her name. She was the main character of my comic. But she's number 5. We've got the Dancing Warrior Poet, number 7. We've got Tia. Tia's there twice, but we only count her once. She's number 8. And then we got Libby, which is 9. And that's it. So, like, 17 in this sample section. 17 guys, 9 girls, right? And I didn't count our changeling because we know he could change between a male and a female, even though he's been mostly male. He's male. He's a he, right? But he doesn't need to be a he. He can switch back and forth whenever he wants. It's changeling, right? This guy right here, you know his name. I forget his name right now, but him. So we didn't count him. So we count him as an in between, right? We get the clip of this steam-powered caretaker. We'll count him as an in between because caretakers are machines. Machines are neither male nor female. Though I think this one identifies as a male, and this mecha back here identifies as a female. Remember, because her name is Daisy, right? It's Rafina and Daisy. So, but that's technically sort of asexual. So we have 2 asexual characters and 1 character that could just be whatever they decide to be. So, So without being a social justice warrior, I got a whole lot of spectrum in there. Oh golly, it's terrible. Believe it or not, B, I don't remember where, but I did see an artist who in their portfolio had dwarves and had dwarven men and dwarven women, and the dwarven women did indeed have beards. They were wispier and smaller beards, not quite as glorious as the male beards, and they had boobs because they were girls. But it was pretty cool. I think what he drew, or what they drew. I don't know if it was a he or a she. Oh, I gotta go down here. Oh, you know, I gotta draw. I don't know if you've been. Are you on my Twitter? Like up on my Twitter? I'm gonna see if I can pull this up, because this guy's dwarves. He does Trash Mob minis. I forget his actual. Give me a minute to troll through my Twitter, because I get bombarded with stuff, and this was a couple days ago, so it might be hard as hell to find. Like, I might have to scroll way back, because you're back from outer space. Oh wow, that's cool. That's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, sesame. Yeah. No. Criminy! So many! Wow! You don't check your Twitter in like a second and get a million tweets. Sometimes. I mean, it's not that bad, but look at all those scars. What? I'm getting lost in all the art stuff. I'm on like so many art things, RPG things, and these RPG things that have art. I need to just ignore all these awesome pictures I'm scrolling past, because I want to show you this one thing that I can't seem to find for the life of me. Alright, how about if I try something else? Can I? No, not that. What did I press? Is there like a home where I can... Ah, yes. Did I not retweet it? I have had to retweet it. I didn't retweet it? Are you kidding me? No. No, that picture was so awesome. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't do this to myself. Oh, I only retweeted the sketches? Ah! I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. Alright, look. Chris Walton, if you want to check him out on Twitter, right? Oh, you don't use Twitter. Okay, well, whoever sees this in the future or whatever, this dude is awesome. This picture right here, the one on the bottom left, is the one that he finished off. And I was trying to find to share, and apparently I didn't retweet it. So I'm gonna go to his Twitter, see if I can find it on his. Here it is. Bam! Look at that. It's an awesome picture. Tell me that's not absolutely awesome. Look at that picture. She looks like a dwarven cleric of Moradin. Just because I said so. A dwarf shield maiden. See? Told you. I haven't... well... It's not that I haven't drawn any dwarven women. I have a picture with a dwarven woman in it. I've got some sketches in my books scattered about with dwarven women in it. I just haven't made an official dwarven female... Wow, this book is all beat up. Wow. I can't even close it. It keeps opening. The cover keeps opening on its own. A dwarven woman character is I have not done. So I've got halfling and gremlin and, you know, Nimmergar females. I don't have a dwarven. This is not good for me. It's not a good look. Oh, this coffee, man. I'm almost done with this cup, and I need more. I need more. Give me more. You're lucky I didn't put a bullet through you. Didn't I give you everything a man possibly can? Oh, this. I get so obsessive about controlling these lines.
No, don't expect him yet. Why? Raid an Indian in the western Missouri and come out and fight at night if he can help it. That's right. They're afraid to take a chance of being killed at night. They believe if a warrior's killed at night, he'll be blind or gets to have nothing. Then what are we worrying about? Who's worrying?
And this gives me that obsessive control that I want.
Storm's coming. We'll make our position. Sure would like some Indian
Which is really just nonsensical. But it's my nonsense, so I'll just enjoy it.
First, you could see the outline of the mesa.
Ah, don't
Then down
do
below
that.
the silver of the
Do
water
this.
and wash. Then the shapes of the men. And out across the plain, the feathers of mist in the draws. If it was to come,
Why is
it would
that
come now.
like that? Don't really notice it. Now I'm getting a little ridiculous about it. Should use Twitter, man.
What do you expect? They're Indians.
Should use Twitter instead of just Instagram.
Here they come.
I can't go to Instagram. There might be some things that show up. There might be some things that show up in my Twitter that'll probably get me in trouble on Twitch. They're not mean or anything. They're just things that people seem to be exceptionally sensitive about.
Hold your fire. Well, I was just help me back. It was only the beginning. Yes, sir. You all right, Coffin? My legs, sir.
Give you everything a man possibly can. Hold me, hold me, hold me.
Here they come again. Hold fire. Yeah, the light's better this time. Makes no difference. Hold your fire. They're the ones who did Mr. Gresham. Look, that one's wearing corporal sandals. And here's one with the U.S. Cavalry safe. Where's Captain Reynolds? That's what I want to know. Most likely having breakfast at the fort. Decoy. Where's your
Hey, don't. What? How did I do that? I don't know.
I took care of almost half of them. Yeah, they'll be back. No, they won't. That's Captain Brittle's now. Yeah, attacking from the flank. Hey, Sergeant, Captain Brittle's got him on the run. Say, can you pull this tarnation arrow out?
Tarnation arrow.
Down below the knoll, the remains of the Apaches were streaking for the open plains, with Captain Brittle's men
This-
overtaking them, cutting them down with thirsty
Oh man.
pistoling the ponies as they ran.
We'll just use a stereotype and like push it until people believe that we're being authentic. Because it's not really a stereotype. Like stereotypes exist for a reason. Tarnation. We're just gonna tarnation it until tarnations.
Propped up against the saddle, lighting his pipe, his shattered legs stretched naked and useless before him. And Sarver lay where he had fallen, eyes closed, face blue, hands around his shaft.
There's another good thing about vectors. Like I could be as sloppy as I can be and still just still just be cool with it.
Right under the heart, can't cut it out, can't pull it through.
Just I'm gonna adjust and adjust and adjust. There we go. I adjusted until I got something that I wanted. So. Now. Three, right?
You won't get further than the base hospital at Council Bluffs. Wire you together, slap a plaster on you, and send you right back to fight Indians.
Oh, I didn't do that. There we go.
Strange feeling. A mixture of pride and guilt. Watching a man die whom I had commanded into action. Looking at the shattered leg of another. And a feeling of helplessness, too. For the moment, we could only sit there and wait.
For the moment, we could only sit there.
Stampeded by the action. We were alone on our little hilltop in the hot red glare of the rising sun. And then the company rode back in triumph.
Then the company rode back in triumph.
Months instead of hours since I had last looked at his tired gray face. Mr. Cohill, you did that well. Made you in time. Captain, you knew they were Apaches yesterday at sundown. And you knew they were camped on top of the mesa, didn't you? Mr. Cohill, accuracy in observation is a military virtue. Had you pushed forward to that slope yesterday afternoon, you would have found Mr. Gresham, not Sleeping Buffalo. Had your eyes been sharp, you would have found this, between the slope and last night's bivouac. Apache headman. That's right. And bloodstain. Had you been a plainsman and suspected Apaches, you would have looked at once for smoke at sundown from the highest ground. In this case, Red Mesa. You had me fooled, sir. I even thought facts for the record are these. My patrol, temporarily bivouacked at dawn today, came under a sudden enemy attack. Fortunately, was able to hold until I arrived with the main body. I understand perfectly, sir. I'm familiar with departmental orders which allow
Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. But whatever.
They are in direct violation of cavalry tactics. The cavalry is extremely weak on the defensive. We can only defend well, not attacking. I believe that is also taught at West Point. Captain, I'm terribly sorry for Mr. Cohill, never apologize. It's a mark of weakness. There's a captain out here. Tried it once to escape an inquiry board. He escaped it. He will die a captain.
Zoom in. Because apparently I didn't connect something, so I have to go and connect it, and then I can delete or erase, however you want to say it. Give you everything a man. This is probably way too much for SMTV, but I mean, she is a blood knight. Just saying, she's a blood knight. Okay, what'd I do? I did something wrong. Yep, I did. You know, did I give her designs on her gauntlets? I did on the interiors. Do they really count? Yeah, it would. It definitely would. Definitely would. Definitely would.
Also heard were Sam Edwards, Tony Barrett, Bert Holland, and Paul Frees. Special music was arranged and conducted by Del Castillo. Next week.
You are standing on an unfinished roadbed somewhere in
Alrighty then.
Drunken, murderous foreman.
So,
Drop.
where it'd be like right here, and it'd be black.
Gracie Allen's campaign to make George Burns a real singing rival to Bing Crosby, his Wednesday night neighbor on CBS, is reaching its climax. Tomorrow night, backed by the beauty and talent of not one, but all three Andrews sisters, George Sugarthroat Burns will definitely try out his tonsils and songs.
This is not
Bing or Sugarthroat, it's really no choice for CBS
a
fans.
vector layer, so it's, I can't, you know, I'm just gonna do this here, and with a little help from that. Why? Oh, I'm not.
This is CBS, where you'll find adventure and escape every Tuesday night. The Columbia Broadcasting System.
The NBC Theater presents
Mr. Sandman, give me a dream. Bum, 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 bum.
This is the Screen Directors Guild production of the United
Bum,
Artists.
bum, 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 bum.
Starring John Wayne, Claire Trevor, and Ward Bond. Introducing the director of the film, John Ford.
Turn on. Oh, you Nikes. Alright. What if I fill it with nothing? Why does that stop there?
Before we begin our story, here are
Oh, I messed that up. You don't notice, right? You don't notice. I messed it up, but you don't really notice it, do you? Like, really? Really? You notice it? You don't notice it? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Carols of Pauline and Taproot. Mr. George Marshall.
Thank you, and good evening. This is the first performance of the series of Screen Directors Guild productions, in which the directors will personally bring you their favorite film assignments, along with the stars who created the original roles. Tonight, your director is John Ford.
Boom, 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 Mr. Sandman. Give me a dream. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Warlike Apaches. Ugh, Apaches were just different tribes, people that came together to say, "Hey, get off our land! We're gonna kill you! You keep killing us!" And that was it. The Apaches were a freaking war. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. That's why there's so much blood on her clothes. So much blood on her clothes, and she does not care. Need more coffee. I need so much more coffee. There we go. Oh, that's right. That's something I didn't do that I should have done. Wow, Geronimo. Burning every ranch and burning? I didn't do that. Yes, I did. Burning every ranch in sight. Okay, so that's... so much of that is done. You just... She's a blood knight, Brian. I should put like blood splatters on her lips and her face, like she was drinking it, cause she's a blood knight, Brian. Jeez, jeez, though, it's gotta be kind of coming at me like that. I just don't know. I just don't. Let me go back to Discord, man. Is anybody on? Yeah, people are on. There's you're on. Sahabe's online. Why is he playing Magic the Gathering? You guys are gonna make me just just quit. I quit. I can't do it anymore. I mean, they show that they're being online, so you know that they got Discord open. I need to make a happy, happy sparkle night. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy sparkle night. What's all this? You know what? All this could just go away for now. For a minute. Just for a... Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy night. Happy, happy, joy, joy night. Happy nights. Happy nights. Happy nights. Yay! Happy nights. Happy nights. I mean, I have other happy characters, but no, you want a happy, happy, joy, joy night. So he's got like the big, I'm a knight, but I am happy with my strong chin and jawline. That's what I'm happy with. So, make him he's an elf. Oh, he's an elf. It's got like the gelled up hair. Oh, I'm an elf, but I'm a knight, and I'm happy to be of help. And he's like, yeah, we're buff like that. Because we're elves doesn't mean we can't be buff. That's why he's so happy. It's because he's a buff elf. There's not that many elves out there that can be as buff as him. So he's like, it's like, I'm buff. I am so happy that I'm so buff. Because I'm a happy, happy, joy, joy night. Happy, happy, joy, joy night. He's happy, happy because he's buffy, buffy. He's so buff.
So you're the famous Ringo Kid, huh?
Friends call me Ringo. Right name's Henry.
Henry? Why, I remember you. See, I fixed your arm when you was just a little sprout. You was no higher than a quarter perfect.
Well, that was my kid brother broke his arm. You did a good job too, Doc.
You did a good job too, Doc. 'Twas my kid brother that broke his arm.
Him and my dad are the three plumber boys.
Well, good luck when you get to Lordsburg, son.
Thanks, Doc.
Mrs. Mallory, you're tired. Would you like to rest your head on my shoulder? No, thank you. Mr. Hatfield.
Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. Happy oath. Oath of joy. You take it, you don't need to be an adventurer anymore because you're happy with the world. You don't need to do anything anymore.
Have a drink, Hatfield? No, thank you. No, thank you, he says. Have a drink, Doc? Yes, thank you.
You're not gonna move away from me, are you?
No, Ringo.
Well, I guess I can't expect to break out of prison and into society in the same week.
Yeah.
I guess I'm pretty dumb for sitting down beside a lady like you, Dallas.
There you go, he's happy. Are you happy that he's happy? He's happy that he's happy.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Ain't I seen you someplace before?
No. No, you haven't.
I wish I had, though.
I know you.
What would a happy oath do? A happy oath. The oath of happiness.
Things happen.
Yes, things happen.
Drink up, Doc.
Doc's getting his snoot full.
Things happen. And now they'll take you back to prison.
Not till I finish a job.
The Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. Alright, enough of that. Let's go back. Back. And now you're back from outer space. Look upon your face. I should have something. Marker. Oh, that design. It's got designs. And I forgot to change the size back to 4. So now I have to do it the hard way. This is so hard and difficult and so much extra work because look at it. Being stupid. Hey. Yeah. Okay, Ben. Go back up to 4, and then let me just do this because I forgot again. But the good thing about vector layers is it doesn't matter how many times you forget, because you can always go back and fix it. Because it's a freaking vector layer, and they're awesome. Mrs. Mallory.
Dr. Bones. Mrs. Mallory needs your help.
Oh, it's no use. He's drunk. Ringo.
Yeah?
I don't know for sure, but I think you better go inside and start heating some water.
All you want and then some.
Carrier inside has to have to you.
Allow me.
Thank you, sir. Drunken swine. Thank you. Now, if you'll open the door for me, Dallas.
Yes.
Drunken swine of a doctor.
Did I understand that swine to call me a drunken swine?
I wish I could do something.
There is something you can do, Buck.
Yeah, but what can you do in your condition?
I can drink.
Alright, you it censored you. I don't know what you... Dude, post it in, like, Discord or Facebook so I can find out what you were trying to say, because I don't know what that... Can I just do over here and figure out what that censor was? No, it wouldn't let me see it. Okay, what? Why did you type? Oh, it was a link that got censored. Alright, dude, send it to me. I haven't figured out how to really work this yet. Okay, so I didn't even get a notification. Let's go to Face. Got a book. Did I log? I didn't log out of Facebook. I never log out of... When was the last time I logged out of Facebook? What is my... What the hell? I gotta reset my password now. What the hell is going on? Alright, hold on. I gotta fix this. Something kicked me off of Facebook and is now being stupid. No, that's not the right thing. Wow, this is a pain in the butt.
I'll explain it to you sometime, Buck.
Listen, boys. Doc Boone. 3 cheers for Doc Boone.
Jeez. Why is it doing that? It's because I forget what order I put freaking things. And when you have too many passwords, you gotta remember them all, and...
You oughtn't to be outside here at night alone.
Why?
She's like to pick off strays.
You're here now.
What's your baby today? You look, well, nice.
Let me use that one either.
Visiting in Lordsburg?
Really?
I have friends. Ringo, why don't you see?
I aim to. In Lordsburg.
Well, why not now? Why not go over the border now?
My father and brother were shot down by the Plummer boys. Guess you don't know how it feels to lose your folks that way.
Watch that work and watch me not remember it.
That's tough. It's a hard country. Especially
Yep.
for a girl.
All this for a link.
That's it. Look, Miss Dallas, you got no folks, neither have I. Maybe I'm crazy to ask you, but, well, I still got a ranch down at...
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, I guess I'm crazy being close to you like this.
No. What happened?
Ringo,
Not that. That's not what I wanted to pop out. I want to pop this out. This is really cool.
I want to marry you, Dallas.
This is really, really cool. This is not Bowsette, though.
Ringo,
He put it in as Bowsette?
not now.
That's not Bowsette. That's Bowsette.
It'll be 3 to 1 against you. You'll get killed.
It's got all those chain things.
Can't run away from it either.
How can you talk about our life together?
Choo-choo!
What do you want me to do?
Get away. I'll follow you.
You mean that, Dallas?
I just can't leave Mrs. Mallory and her baby now.
It's actually really cool.
There's a horse all saddled and ready for you in the corral.
What?
Yeah, there's a rifle in the saddle booth. Now get going. I'll come after you.
I'm counting on that, Dallas, with my life.
That's really cool.
Watch out for Apaches.
I got a rifle now, and I got you. Don't worry, Dallas.
Now I gotta do this.
Hold it. Whoa! Hold it! Hold it, boy. Easy. Smoke signals on the ridge. Apaches. I gotta warn Dallas and the others. I gotta go back.
Gotta warn Dallas and the others. I gotta go back. Yeah. Yeah.
Rise the fires that hold my nation. Strike the white man's flying wagon. Rise, my kinsmen, rise, Apaches, chieftains, horsemen, lances, rifles. Stagecoach on the Lordsburg Trail. Signals on the mesa, thus the writing in the sky. Thus my fierce Apache horsemen follow on the Lordsburg Trail.
Wrong things. I hate when I click on the wrong things. Apache played by white guys all the time because it's accurate. Not. Nerf. Pinky and the brain. Pinky and the brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. Their genes have been spliced.
Doc told me what you did for me. Thank you very much, Dallas.
By the dawning of the sun, their plan will be unfurled. Cars will take over the world. They're Pinky and the brain, 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 brain. Nerf. That's not what I want it to do, because I want it to do something more like that, because it goes a little bit better. Does it go better? It goes a little bit better. Not a lot bit better, a little bit. But, oh, jeez. But a little bit is enough. Is it? Is it not? Enough. Okay, so I need this because this is the part that goes like that. Don't talk, shoot. Box hit, Curly's empty too. Well, we got a bit of a thing. Listen! Glory, glory, hallelujah. Boom, 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 ba boom, boom, da ba 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 boo.
Well, good night, Ringo.
Delete, delete, delete. Okay.
I told you. I warned you. I told you you didn't know me. This part of town is no place for a nice girl, but it's all right for me.
All right. So many designs. Why did I do that? It's not gonna get that part, but it will get. Okay. Ooh, this is not what I want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna zigga, 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 ah. Wanna be my lover. You have got to give. 'Cause taking is too easy. But that's the way it is.
Awful dead shots, Lord. Like I was saying, Lord, it's 2-1, Lord. He's all I got. And all I ever want. So please do, Lord.
Man, okay. Please, please. Listen to my pathetic no, gosh. Oh, no. It's more like that. Okay. Is this not? Oh, I'm not on the right thing. Oop. Why did that happen? That wasn't supposed to happen. Riders of the Flying Wagon. Now everything has designs. She's gonna take forever to finish. I feel like being real cheesy right now. I didn't do it for this. I kind of painted this in. Not really drew it very well. But if I go Yaller, right? Let's add another layer real quick because I'm gonna do something.
Our stars will return in just a minute. The NBC Theater has presented the Screen Directors Guild production of Stage.
You're not gonna see that one too much, but these okay. These ones are like they're kind of like.
The Screen Directors Guild will bring you Douglas Fairbanks Jr., Robert Montgomery, Rosalind Russell, James Mason, and Irene Dunn. And next week, the NBC Theater presents Screen Director Richard Wallace, introducing the current film comedy Let's Live a Little, starring Robert Cummings. And now, here again is our special guest, the president of the Screen Directors Guild, Mr. George Marshall.
Like be real cheesy like that. Right.
The stagecoach itself and that great fund of memories known as the past. Speaking for the Guild, I'd like to express our gratitude to the National Broadcasting Company for the opportunity to better acquaint the public with the work and role of the screen director. Take it away, John Ford.
Well, how do you hardy frontiersmen like pioneering in an NBC studio instead of the badlands of Arizona?
Very much. You know, just the memory of that dust is enough to send me running home to wash my hair.
Abby, this is wonderful. Wonderful? What do you mean?
No getting up early in the morning and arguing with a horse.
You know, I think it's wonderful that the screen director is being honored like this. He's the fellow who really makes the movie. As for us actors and actresses, well,
Where would we be without you, Pappy, and others like you? Tell us our business. That's all I can say. They're talking about wonderful things.
Tell us our business. That's all I can say.
Played his fine, tyrannical hand. How do you do? That's so, War, John. Now look, as long as we're speaking about fine, tyrannical hands, are we going to do this again? Because
Yeah, I thought so. You'd have something to say about it. We had that same trouble 10 years ago.
now look, John, don't you remember? This is radio. There are no retakes. Good night, everybody.
We'll just be like, I gotta, that's all. Bam, bam. It's working. It looks horrible. Looks horrible, but
Original music was composed and conducted by Henry Russell. Production was under the supervision of Howard Wilder. Your announcer, Frank Barton.
it's a way to get the shortcut, I guess. Oh my gosh. But that's the way it is. If you wanna.
Victor Fleming production, Joan Barr. Listen again next week when the NBC Theater.
Zig 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 zig. Ah. That clock is not quite finished yet. It still has so much places it could go.
An hour now of America's favorite music, old tunes and new hits over most of the stations. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company. The Screen Guild Theater presents Alias Nick Beale, starring Broderick Crawford and Ray Milland.
Nah.
It's a strange story. Sometimes looking back, I can hardly believe
Sometimes looking back, you gotta do it.
I know it happened. I know because it happened to me. I was district attorney then, and I was fighting the rackets. Specifically, I was after a crook
Let's
money from almost every small businessman in town. I built my whole case on a set of books he kept. The morning I subpoenaed them, somehow, mysteriously, they were destroyed by fire. That evening, naturally, I felt pretty low.
you down. I've been a minister a long time, and this much I know. When you're fighting evil, victory...
When you're fighting evil, you've gotta do what you've gotta do.
I might give my soul to nail him. Yes, Martha, what is it?
Oh, I just brought this note for you.
Yada yada yada. So that's that. I can't really do the inside of it yet because I got to draw everything else. So I won't do it. And that I haven't given any color because I'm a genius. By genius, I mean idiot. So let's go. Conk, conk, conk.
Right next to the M&R Pier.
Joseph, you're not going down there. Joseph.
Why not? Oh, so this is it. China Coast. Crummy joint, all right. Now, let me see if I can just pick out the fellow. This is Foster. Yeah. You the man who sent me the note? Yeah.
You're the man that sent me the note. Well, then yeah, I got a lot to answer for. Excuse me.
You know what I do. Our mutual prosperity, Mr. Foster. Before I drink to that, you might tell me who you are. If you like, my card. Nicholas Beale, agent. Agent for what, Mr. Beale? It depends.
Well, it depends.
You're cleaning up the city. You're running into a little snag. Some missing books.
She's not looking too bad, right?
I get around. I'd like you to dig up those books for you.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta just do it all over again because that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna have to draw that guy and the other girl, and it's gonna take forever because that's what these things do. They take forever because I'm so impatient. I say that, but I wouldn't finish these if I didn't have some form of patience. But I feel like taking a break. I mean, if the game happens today, it's gonna happen in about an hour. I want it to happen today, but I don't know what the mess is going on, really. I just don't know. Why is that 7 instead of... Oh no, that's the wrong thing. It's marker. Marker, custom, 3, no, 4. Yay. So...
All the evidence you need. But what can they... Take every one of Hanson's records. And Hanson's initials at the bottom of each page. How did you know about these? Oh, I hear things. Yes, but... I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't take these books. Why not? No warrant. It would be illegal. Didn't you say you'd give, I believe it was your soul to Mayo Hanson? Oh, yes, I guess I did, but... Well, then... All right. All right, I'll... Mr. Beale. Mr. Beale, where are you? Mr. Beale!
Mr. Beale! Obviously, Mr. Beale is a bit more than what you thought he was.
And yet not quite alone. Something was there in the room that made it breathing slightly in the corner by a Hampton case. Something ugly and cruel and evil, staring at me with small, beady eyes.
Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of... I did not notice this. You know what? That's probably just a... No? No? Well, I can fix that with that. That over there.
He didn't tell you he's to be our next governor?
Joseph.
Oh, there's been some talk, that's all. Beale, I assume you've come to collect.
whatever was fair under the circumstances.
That's right.
Only it seems like circumstances have changed. I mean, if you're running for governor, you'll have to depend on my keeping quiet. If people knew you got those books without a warrant...
Beale, if you'd like to wait a minute, you can listen while I phone Judge Hobson and tell him all about it.
Well. It seemed the reports were not exaggerated. The first really honest man I've met in a long time.
Name it, Beale. How much do you want?
Not a dime, Foster. I don't want any money.
Mr. Beale, what do you want?
Just a chance to take part in the governor's campaign.
If I haven't even been nominated.
You will be. He'll be talking to you.
Mr. Beale, how would you want to take part?
Maybe make a small contribution, say $25,000.
$25,000?
Here it is. If you'd like to count it.
I haven't even decided to run.
You will.
Joseph, I don't like it. Don't touch that money.
Why shouldn't he? There are no strings attached.
I don't believe you.
No?
No.
How about it, Porter? You letting her run things?
I think she's right.
Okay. But I think she's wrong. Good night.
Good night.
Joseph, he left the money.
That's right, I'll catch him.
Mr. Beale. Wait a minute, Beale. You left your...
What is it, Joseph?
Oh, I did it all under the wrong color. I can fix this one by one. Watch. I can fix it just by going like that.
I tried to reach him the next day. I called the China Coast, but he wasn't there. I was pretty puzzled by the whole thing. I kept asking myself, how could he know? What he'd said was true, of course. The independent liberal group had been sounding me out about running for governor. In fact, they were holding their caucus that night. And that's all I might have been thinking about if I hadn't had a visitor.
My name's Bromley, Mr. Foster. Henry Bromley.
Bromley?
Remember? The bookkeeper at the cannery. I kept handing books on the side.
Oh, yes. We tried to find you during the trial.
So did they. They think I did it.
Did what, Mr. Bromley?
Truth is, I did. I burned those books.
That's how. Okay. That's the easier way. I knew there was an easier way.
Are you trying to claim the books were fake?
Drag the things.
Foster, you had to do it to get him, only sure put me on the spot. That's why I gotta get clear.
Right, I gotta get clear.
People attempt at blackmail.
No, you got it wrong. I'm helping you. Otherwise, I'd have to get police protection. Tell him about the books. You wouldn't want that.
You never burned those books.
Yes, sir, I did. I burned them all. Watch them go up in smoke as close as I am.
Wish I knew what kind of game you were playing.
Nothing at all. I'm not playing a game. Look, Mr. Foster, think it over. I'll meet you in the morning. Your office, okay?
Okay. 10 o'clock. My office, Bromley.
Oh no!
Hey, Beale, there was a message for you. I got it, bartender. Okay.
How'd it go, Bromley?
He's gonna meet me in his office, 10 o'clock.
Then there's that, which I changed the color, but I didn't delete. Didn't erase that bit. There's this bit. Come on. Why you gotta, like, run out of memory? Why can't you have, like, infinite memory? Just do everything I need you to do. And never slow down. Ever. Ever.
In my pocket. I can't give it to you here. I'll wait outside.
Hey, Mr. Beale,
Oh my gosh, I think I need to get something to eat because my eyes are hurting me. They're like... Okay, this is where it's at right now. Oh, and this is where it'll stay at for a little bit. I am about to be out. I'm gonna leave. Let me find somebody. Let's see who I can find. That's cool. Simsart is on. Simsart is cool. He's drawing something really cartoony right now. But dying. Oh, Miori. Miori is pretty awesome. But there's, you know, of course there's a commercial, so I can't even tell what she's doing. She usually has some really cool paintings, like anime. Let's see who we could find to host. With my poultry viewership, because I am so unpopular. Because what the hell is that? The Man in the High Castle. Oh, she's still doing those. All right, well, whatever. It's all good. All good. So we're gonna do this. Can I do that while live? I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna. Bye.